usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
Luke texted in from Highland and said, I was going to go to Tar Station to pick up some power converters.
There we go. Luke, huh?
And in Highland.
Highland. Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Nerf herder.
Yes.
Which is an insult.
Yeah, you damn nerf herder. So it's a novelty song. It's kind of a novelty song, isn't it?
Not a parody song, though.
No, it's not a parody.
It's like playing a Christmas song on Christmas, Bill. It's a Star Wars song on May the 4th.
Although I consider all Christmas songs novelty songs.
I mean, they are, but
yeah,
it's a holiday. It's a holiday song.
Yeah,
I would say. No?
Sure.
So is this a big holiday?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you celebrate, Carrie?
No.
I didn't think so.
No.
And if Carrie doesn't,
I celebrate every day, though.
If Carrie, it's always in my heart. I think Christmas should be every day, and so should May the 4th be with you.
Is the 50th anniversary next year?
I know the 60th is Star Trek.
I mean, May the 4th has been around for centuries.
Let me see.
Yes,
I think it's 50. It's 50.
Is it 50?
Yeah, it's 50, and it's either this year or next year. I think it's next year.
I know it was released in 77.
So next year.
So it'll be next year.
Yeah.
So it's 49 this year.
So that'll be the big celebration.
Yeah.
This isn't big. not as big as the 50.
Well, no, it's you got to your milestones are bigger. Your
Your
your 49th wedding anniversary isn't as exciting as your 50th.
Did you ever, Gina? Every wedding anniversary is exciting. Did you hear though that George Lucas he's having a big arch built in L.A. and he's going to have his face on the
Mount Rushmore?
on passports next year, on passports issued in California. His face will be on that. And he's going to sign He's going to sign any California money. Any money that's in California will be signed by George Lucas.
Does California have its own money?
Yes, of course they do.
Oh.
It's the sovereign state of California.
It's called the Newsom.
The news.
I have 100 Newsoms.
Yeah, give me I'll give you 20 Newsoms for that.
Yeah.
Otisburg?
Yeah.
So, George Lucas is. I heard a quote from him on, in actuality, coming in. He said, "I based the Star Wars mythology on mythology from hundreds of years ago.
Hundreds?
I got very, thousands. I don't know what. I got very interested in all that mythology of the hero and all of that, and I based Star Wars on that. And you know what it taught me? That human beings have been thinking the same way for centuries." Okay, that's good, George. That's what you got out of it. Oh, and I got rich.
Very, very.
Very rich. I have trouble, and I never will get it. I saw something about it. It said the very first Star Wars movie released.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it says it's Star Wars Episode
4.
And what's the title?
A New Hope.
The New Hope. That's the very but it was just
Star Wars.
It was just Star
released.
Wars.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know it was going to be a thing, and then they were like, I guess this is a thing. So let's.
But he didn't have to make it so confusing. He could have just released movie after movie, and this one is that. But he had to rearrange the titles or rearrange the order.
Well, they go back and forward in time. So if you're doing a prequel, it's going to be different.
Gina, you can just do that. You don't have to rearrange the order of the movies.
No, Carrie, that's a different.
Is that different?
Yeah. That's not the right.
No, that's real science fiction. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. So I watched Andor.
Yes.
And I finished it.
Mm-hmm.
Is the droid that Andor put back together and is nice now?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a precursor to C-3PO
No.
technology?
No, because 3PO is a protocol droid, where this is an enforcement droid.
Oh, okay. I keep trying to make Easter eggs that aren't there.
You do.
I'm
And-
like,
and
that
that's
baby's Han Solo, isn't it? You're
That's
like,
and that's
"No,
a mistake that a lot of Star Wars fans make, and then they get angry.
Yeah.
Like, that's hot. No,
It
that's
didn't
not.
follow my head canon.
Yeah, exactly. I have
Head
figured all
canon.
this out.
I like that term.
Yeah.
My head, the canon in my head.
Exactly.
The way the story goes.
No, that's a different.
different?
That's not the right.
No, that's but they're coming soon. Crossovers. Do some crossovers.
Battlestar
Yeah,
Galactica,
sure.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
cross-
yeah. There'll be a
I'd
crossover.
like to see it.
I'd make some money that way.
Oh hell yeah!
It's like Alien versus Predator. It'd be like that.
Yeah. Disney owns both Alien and Predator,
So there you go.
which is why I thoroughly enjoyed my Captain America versus Alien comic book series that I read. It was a 4-parter.
Well, I mean, they are really already combining those two things in like this last Predator. What was it? What is it? Predator
Badlands.
Badlands. They're already doing it,
Yeah.
and the TV show is kind of doing it, and it'll.
It's all in the same universe.
Yep, it'll be a big. See, now that's the way they're doing it is the way to kind of, because you see, Gina, they
What?
can do forward and backward.
Oh.
They don't have to rearrange everything
Okay.
to make it fit. I think George Lucas is a very literal guy in some ways.
Yes.
No, it has to be this way. And did they fix it? So there was always that argument. Did Han shoot first? And so Lucas went and
mucked with it.
and messed around with it.
Yeah.
So that
He made it so Greedo shot.
yeah. Which was not in the original. Did they change it back? Did he change it back?
No.
He did not.
In the special editions, Greedo still shoots first.
Yeah.
But I haven't got confirmation of this yet, but they're going to re-release the original version on video or in theaters.
I think that's
next year.
Next year for
that's
the
what I
anniversary.
read.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking they'd fixed. He'd gone back and refixed.
And it'll
done
be
it,
the original where Han shot first.
yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We can't have him shoot first.
Of course you can. He's a scoundrel.
At the time, he was a scoundrel. It's his arc.
Yes, it's
No,
okay.
he's a really nice guy with flippy hair. He's cute.
No, that's no.
Different. Oh.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right. I'd like to see them also combine Doctor Who with all of this and have Daleks in there as well. 877-602-9696. That's the number you can call and check in with us if you'd like to do that. We do like to hear from you in the morning. You can just sort of just a quick little chat, a little good morning. Hi, how are you? You feeling okay? What's going on? What you having for breakfast? What does the day look like? Did you have a good weekend? All of that kind of stuff. Just call us, 877-602-9696. And you can also text us if that's easier for you, and that's 33986.
No,
There we
that's
go.
It's a
Different?
There we
different
go.
All right.
thing.
Thank you, Carrie.
ZeroRes.com.
Well, if you're a moisture farmer, you probably live in a very dusty place and need your carpets cleaned and your air ducts. Oh, the air ducts on Tatooine. They've got to just no.
I'll keep going, Gina. This is great.
Zero.
keep
plucking
nothing
that chicken.
nothing says Star Wars better than carpet.
Carpets. This is a good time to get your carpets cleaned. Maybe before the kids are out of school. Like, okay, they're still gone. I can get this done and then be ready for the summer. Get your carpets cleaned with Zero Res. They're going to come in and like have them come in the morning. Your carpets will be dry by the time the kids get home from school. They use their patented technology to clean the right way. No sticky soaps, harsh chemicals, safe for kids and pets. You know, they do air ducts too, and you should just have them do all of it when they come to your house. The deal they have going now is get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned for just $119 plus a free hallway cleaning. Give your home a reset before all the summer fun. Call 866-0RES or go online at zerores.com to schedule your appointment today. Spelled the same forwards or backwards, Zero Res, the right way to clean.
I find this on my desk when I come in this morning. This leaves a bad taste in my mouth as well. Well, it says it's a postcard. Greetings from fabulous Moab, Utah.
Fabulous.
And it's a postcard from the Poison Spider bicycle shop. It's a well-known bicycle shop down in Moab. It's got a giant, horrific spider on it chasing a bicyclist through the red rocks of Moab.
Looks like one of those old movie posters.
Yeah. And then on the back it says Carrie and Bill, and it's written by someone who assigns themselves very disappointed fan.
Very disappointed.
Disappointed enough to send a postcard.
Wow.
Somebody who looks like they might have been drunk, because it's barely decipherable. Scribbled, Carrie and Bill, although you are entertaining, why do you disrespect and bully Gina Barberry on your show? She is the voice of reason.
Voice of reason. Did you hear that? You're now the voice of reason.
It's my dad's thing.
Intelligent and kind. I guess this is kindness. Kindness. It's.
I like it when drunk people stick up for me.
Yay.
You both behave like
Jackanapes. Jackanapes, please.
misogynistic. Oh, misogynists. Gina should be something.
Do you want me to try
treated much better as a professional.
Thank you,
Very-
drunk friend of the program.
Very disappointed fan. See if that doesn't look like a drunk person wrote it. No, you know what? I just changed my mind. It was written by an ancient person, an ancient human being. It's a former Tom Barberi fan who now, like Gina, I am not a crackpot.
Oh, I appreciate that. This took effort.
Yeah.
They had to
very old
purchase a postcard, buy a stamp.
It's a retiree in Moab.
Anyone can send an angry email. That takes no effort at all.
An angry postcard.
This took
It's by someone who
effort.
doesn't know what email is. They're so old, they don't know what email is.
I appreciate it.
I think you should. It's your old fan in Moab.
In Moab. I'll take it.
Signed old timer in Moab. Well, you should take it. It's great.
Can I keep that? I want to keep that.
Yeah. It's Gina's fan mail.
Okay.
What?
She gets it from prison and
Prison
I'll
mail.
take the fans I can get.
And
You,
the
you
elderly.
go to a show with the fans that you have,
Ben
not
Marsh.
the fans that you want.
Ben Marsh and the old timer in Moab. I got me a free postcard out of the Poison Spider bicycle shop, and now I'm sending this to those misogynists.
Another thing, I am very happy with this.
You should be.
I will tweet out a picture of my fan.
Said, oh, Gina had a couple of glasses of wine and fired off some postcards, huh?
right.
Yeah, how do we know
Moab.
that? That didn't come from Moab.
This isn't from Moab.
It's a postcard that you got when you were bicycling before you married your husband in Moab. When you came back with chafing.
That was just after I got married.
right.
I was pregnant and I didn't
You
know.
were.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. You were trying to impress your husband.
Yes.
The one and only time you went biking with your husband.
That was it.
He do I recall? You got a new bike. You
Yeah.
bought a bike.
Yep.
And that was the only time you rode that bike.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's too big for me.
Is it still?
It's too big. I can't sit on it. My feet don't touch the ground when I sit on it.
Then why did you buy a bike that was too
I
big?
didn't. He bought it for me without me,
Yeah.
thinking I was a statuesque woman.
So is it still hanging in the garage?
Yes.
Just another,
Just waiting for his second wife?
Yes.
just one more bit of evidence that he has no idea who you are.
Excuse me. Still
His
waiting.
third wife, yeah.
It's hanging there waiting for his third wife.
wife.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, his third wife.
.622. Let's get this over with.
All right, we're going to go to your check-ins here in just a second. By the way, Mike in Nashville points out
Yes.
that there were carpets in Star Wars. Chewbacca.
The walking
Didn't they call
carpet.
him?
Yeah.
And don't you think Zero Res could give him a thorough clean?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
They could have given him
Yes.
give Chewbacca a
See,
thorough
thank
clean.
you for backing me up, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Now let's officially begin the program, and then your check-ins at 877-602-9696. You can text us if you like. That's 33986. The moon looks really nice this morning. A little bit of ice crystals or something around it. You know, it's kind of got that little haze around the moon. 92.8% of full. The moon will set today at 7:44 a.m. Today being Monday, it's the 4th day of May in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. The Star Wars Day. First one organized took place in Toronto back in 2011.
No,
there we
that's
go.
not the right.
Huh?
No.
Different?
That's
Right.
huh? Hey, they're all robots. It's 45 day. 4-5.
Okay.
A tribute to the classic vinyl format.
Oh.
The 45 RPM record.
Oh,
Helped bring music to the masses.
Do we
so
have
it's-
any 45s in here? They all.
Every
I think-
morning I play something from a 40. The
Oh,
Lawrence
that.
Welk
Oh, it
intro.
is. That's a.
That's on
I
a
didn't know
45.
that was a little.
all on a
one.
45, yeah.
It's Anti-Bullying Day, Firefighters Memorial Day, National Candied Orange Peel Day. Have you ever had candied orange peels?
Yeah, you put them. There's some cocktails that put them in.
They're really delicious, as I recall, and I think it's not too hard to do. Really, should why not use the orange peel? And it's also National Open Farm Day. Find out where your food comes from. Okay, go to a farm, take a visit. This is an all new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. Kerry Jackson, right there. Starring also me, Bill Allred. Hi. Nice to see you. That's Gina Barberi over there, another Lord of Morning Radio. Katie, for short, our excellent producer, in the booth there behind me. This is about the only time I look at her, so the rest of the time she can flip me off and do whatever she... Oh, she's... Now I can see you do it. That's great. Just great. There's Dawson. Dawson here helping out, and the dog Vax is... He looks like he's been shot. He's just
passed out.
Yeah, he's passed out. And I would assume Lakai is here in the back somewhere. Helping out?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right, we'll go to check-ins 877-602-9696. You know that. If we can sit here and be talkative in the morning, certainly you can talk to us. 877-602-9696 or text us 33986.
All right. Bus driver Troy checking in. Good morning, Monday, and crawling out the door. Good friend of the program, Allison Sabo, opening song, Perfect, No Notes. Let's see. I love Nerf Herder, but lead singer Perry Grip went on to make 1 million songs for kids like Raining Tacos. There are a lot. Well, you make your money where it is.
Good for him, I say.
Yeah. Mixer driver Shane checking in from Saratoga Springs. Troy of Riverton. Let's see. Max Power here. Don't do things half-assed. Do them full power. The Max Power way.
Okay.
Don't do them half-assed. Do them full-assed.
Zane in Dallas checking in. Mill Creek Coffee, Sports, Boners, Monday, Sigh. Yes, as a matter of fact, very important sports will be here at 7 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I'm drinking my Mill Creek coffee. Let's see.
All the things.
All the things. Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. Let's see. Divorce anniversaries are better. Jello Saladani. Great song. Today, of course, is a holiday. Robert from Mill Creek checking in. Happy B-Day to me. Woot, woot. There you go, Robert. Happy birthday. Let's see. Mike in Nashville, I agree with you, Gina. That baby is Han Solo, and nobody can convince me otherwise.
I want it to be Han Solo.
And 3PO was already built in the Andor times. Yes,
Okay.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Johnny B checking in. May the 4th be with y'alls. Girlfriend is excited for me to let Carrie know that she has an R2-D2 sweatshirt to wear to work today.
Yes, it's a holiday. You have special clothes. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't decorate the tree, though.
No, we
Yeah.
should have.
Fruit Heights Mini checking in. Meshach of Erda. Jen from Mill Creek. Retired Johnny checking in. Sean Cap checking in. Tusk down.
Yeah, they're done.
Curse of the Ice Jazz.
We will talk about it with Ed Brass.
Yes. Dirty Cliff. Han didn't shoot first. He was the only one who shot. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Calvin from the Dell checking in. Inspector Chet. Chef Roy.
I'm Inspector Chet.
Eric in Purgatory. Having to settle for pork rinds today.
What do you mean settle for pork
Settle.
You
rinds?
get to have pork
Yeah,
rinds.
no kidding. I'd love some pork rinds right about now.
Of course, you want to be fancy. Call them chicharrones.
Yes.
Yes. Mikel of Reno. A. Arlo Gumby checking in. The spirit of the day. Live long and prosper. No, that's the wrong one. It's this one.
Different thing.
Happy Monday, Sleepless and Sandy. Ogden Oscar checking in from Sullivan, Indiana. Happy Cinco de Mayo Eve.
What are you doing out there, Oscar?
Dave of Westbrook checking in. Dan of Evanston. Tiffany from West Jordan. My job is being closed down next month. Hoping I can find another good job in the field of maintaining and fixing medical equipment. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Tiffany.
Luis checking in from Harrisburg, PA. Metal Shop Mark. Church Office Building Tyler, Tim the Tree Guy. Hi, it's Matt. Trumpet from Hooray Who and Z Frequency, headed to Cincinnati for work. Curious to see if the shows work there.
I remember that band name.
Yeah.
Hooray Who.
Well, yeah, we've had him in the studio the last couple months.
Carrie, I have a thumb drive with digital copies of the despecialized original trilogy, if you're interested. I got them on VHS, but I don't have a VHS. Cindy of Sunset checking in. Mother of Heathens checking in. Derby D says, May the 4th be with you. Looks like everybody's here, so let's get underway.
I'm not sure which member of Infiniteam sent it in, but somebody's saying there's a crash northbound I-15 in Springville. Thank you for sending it at 33986. That's the only thing. UDOT not reporting anything in the moment, so I'm relying on you folks to let me know what you're seeing on the road.
All right, thank you. Going to take a break. We'll be back after some messages and a song with Big Boy News. And Frank Christ presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain how to play and what you'll win coming up. Stand by.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
So up at the Christmas tree farm.
Okay.
It's a farm. There's fields and you know what's in fields?
Mice. Field mice.
And I warned my family.
I have theme music for the Christmas tree farm,
okay.
by the way, just so you know.
I warned my family, up here, you have to close the door, like immediately when you walk through it. Because there are mice that hang out by the door waiting for you to open it so they can come in the house.
They camouflage themselves. You can't see them.
They're disguised as doormen.
There's no way that they can fit through any little cracks or anything. You have to close the door.
And my little farmhouse there is immaculate. It is spotless, which means it was very apparent to me when it was not spotless anymore, and I found evidence of a mouse, and I freaked out.
Evidence of a mouse.
It was just poop?
Poop?
Yes.
Mouse poop?
Scat?
Yes. So
Droppings?
Yes. So clean them up, and my husband said, "I'll set some traps. And we'll get him. We'll get him." Well, that was a couple days ago that he set the traps. Now I am heading up there as soon as we get off the air here to go meet Zero Res because
this is not a commercial, by the way.
No, it's not because I need the place.
Because of a few mouse droppings.
Yes.
Why don't you just get a flamethrower?
But what my point is,
Or a cat.
Yeah.
Joe set the traps with peanut butter. That's what made me think of this. Because they like the peanut butter. So, but he set the traps and left, and now I will be the next person to go back to the house since the traps were set. So there's likelihood that I will encounter carnage of some sort.
And the smell of such carnage. Because they sit for a few days, they start getting ripe.
So this is what my afternoon holds.
Cat.
This has been on your mind and bugging you all morning.
Yes.
Worrying you all morning long.
And what do I do? And if it's there, I don't want to touch it,
Get a
but I
cat.
can't leave it
have
there.
You can, okay, get a shovel. If you're going to throw away the trap, are you going to throw away the trap?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think. I don't know. I don't want to separate the mouse from the trap.
A lot of people, you can reuse them.
No.
I mean, if you're brave enough, you don't need to do anything, wear gloves or anything. Just wash your hands thoroughly when you're done. But just release the little critter into the garbage and then...
See, this music is all idyllic, and that does not pair with what awaits me.
This is the idols of nature, Gina. This is what it is.
All right, let me Let's see if I can find here. This is the new farm music then. New
Okay.
farm theme.
Well, Gina, maybe you can appeal to the. Why don't you be the weak damsel who doesn't know how to deal with things like this, and say to the zero res man, because I'm sure it'll be a man.
Yeah.
Oh, I just don't know how. Oh, and he'll say, "Oh, I'll take care of it for you, little lady. Don't you worry."
My stars. What?
Yeah.
I'll faint on the couch.
The damsel in distress. Yeah.
My stars.
Okay, so if you're not willing to get a cat,
No.
okay, you're not willing to get a cat,
No.
then you need to call the rat catcher and get one of these traps that I have 3 of them set up in our backyard.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen rodents for a couple of seasons now.
Really?
They're this poison bait inside. It's made so that only a rat or a mouse can crawl into it to get to the poison bait. So it's safe for the animals.
Dogs
that are
can't get to it. Or
Dogs,
anything.
even cats can't get into it. I wonder about Bunny. I don't think Bunny can fit in that because it's like
Okay.
it's a real curve to get to where the poison food is. And they go and eat it, and it doesn't kill them right away. It kind of slowly kills them. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure it's excruciating if that gives you any pleasure.
Well, no. I mean, I don't want to
But
be mean about it.
We just had the rat catcher out back a week or so ago, and already I've found a carcass.
Really? Okay.
It's not a rat. It was a baby rat. It's not full grown, but it was a baby. So it works.
Here's what you're going to have to contend with, however.
What?
As long as there are fields around that place, there are going to be mice in that house. Unless now, here's the solution:
Cat.
you and your you continue your real estate holdings, your greedy developer holdings, and you buy up the farmland that's around and pave it and put up a convenience store.
There you go.
Oh, so I pave paradise and I'll put up a parking lot. How about that?
Exactly.
Cat'd be easier, but
But the cat, you can't leave the cat there
No,
alone.
I can't. We don't live there full time.
that'd be
so I
fine.
can't.
Cats are fine.
So you will have that problem.
There's an owl that lives in the tree outside,
He
which
gets
was
a
really.
few.
Yeah, I would think he would take care of it, but
Well, play the damsel in distress and say,
Okay.
"Oh, Mr. Owl."
oh, could you please?
I'm sorry, I only eat all-day suckers. The ones with the Tootsie Pops in the center. That's all I eat.
Was there an owl doing
Would you like to know how many licks it would take to get to the inside of a Tootsie Pop?
with an owl
3.
tongue? Yes.
3, I discovered.
Do owls eat Tootsie Pops?
Yes.
Don't you know the classic commercial?
I don't remember that. No.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to
Really?
get to the... Let's find out. 1, a 2, a 3, crunch, a 3.
I don't remember that.
I don't know how you forgot it. Classic. All right, 6:37 right now. Time for some big boy news and opinioendo. And right after that, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they are just fine. One of them is dead, and if you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win.
Tickets to the Me Gusta Festival.
Oh, there's a lot of bands.
Yeah, it's Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Co-Defendants, and lots more.
All right, Me Gusta Festival tickets at 877-602-9696. We will play right after Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by.
The Me Gusta Festival, Sublime Festival coming to Salt Lake City July 18th at Zions Bank Stadium with Sublime, Slightly Stupid, Co-Defendants, and more to be announced. Go to x96.com for more.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, May the 4th brings the galaxy's biggest celebration to Disney parks today, with exclusive Mandalorian merchandise and limited edition collectibles launching across all locations. Fans are rushing to snag new Grogu-inspired apparel, special edition pins, and rare Star Wars items available for the first time. Here's a lot of the stuff dropping right now at Disney World and Disneyland. May 4th, 2026, launch day, 8 a.m. on DisneyStore.com and in-park locations. Mandalorian collection. Zip-up hoodies from $59 to $99. Spirit jerseys and exclusive Grogu apparel. Limited edition drops. 5 all-new exclusive sets inspired by Galaxy's Edge locations. Special merch like magic bands, popcorn buckets, Lego sets, Ashoka Tano commemorative pins, all kinds of stuff. It's just an onslaught of Star Wars merchandising at Disney parks, and of course, why not? And it'll work. I mean, people will.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure the park will be just hugely crowded today, and probably for the rest of the week.
And always.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
People are getting a little. This is a big deal, but people are getting a little.
It's expensive.
Yeah, I mean, they're saying, I'm not going to do this.
It is.
More people are saying, I'm not going to do this because it's just too much.
It's ridiculously crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Now thank you.
Not the same.
Are you sure, Gina? Because I don't know that you're an expert on this sort of thing. Now,
I guess I should defer to Carrie.
Yes,
really.
that's what I would say.
True.
That's what I would say. People debated as the Box Elder County Commission prepared to meet on an MIDA and Kevin O'Leary's data center project in Brigham City. This was back last Monday. The project build is one of the biggest deals ever to blow through Utah, hinges on a single vote in Box Elder County. Today, the county's 3 commissioners are set to decide whether to approve a hyperscale data center and energy project backed by the Military Installation Development Authority and celebrity investor Kevin O'Leary, after postponing the decision last week amid pressure from protesters urging caution and state leaders calling for a faster timeline. The proposal, which MIDA has dubbed the Stratos Project, is a large data center and energy campus planned on about 40,000 acres of unincorporated land in Box Elder County, centered in the Hansel Valley. State boosters say that the project, which would be developed by O'Leary Digital, would fund modern buildings at Hill Air Force Base, generate all of its own power, clean the water it uses so that it can be sent to the Great Salt Lake, create 2,000 high-paying jobs in the rural area, and keep the United States competitive with China in the race to advance artificial intelligence. The commissioners will meet at 4 p.m. at the Box Elder County Fairgrounds Fine Arts Building in Tremonton to take up the vote this afternoon. How much water would this project use?
A lot.
The data campus operators say that they will purchase roughly 3,000 acre-feet of water rights and have around 10,000 acre-feet under control near Snowville if needed. This is according to the co-founder of developer WestGen Co., partnering with O'Leary. All said, that's enough water to support the indoor water needs of more than 20,000 Utah homes. The Division of Water Rights has received 1 application for water so far to transfer 1,900 acre-feet currently used for irrigation by the Bar H Ranch to developers, but a division spokesman said they anticipate more applications of water. Now,
Not just water, though. This facility will generate a lot of heat just ambient off the building. Like they said, it could raise temperatures consistently daytime and nighttime.
The first phase of the project would be built in Hansel Valley, is expected to require 3 gigawatts of power, nearly matching Utah's average statewide electricity use of roughly 4 gigawatts. At full build-out, the executive director said the campus would generate 9 gigawatts. A gas plant supplying 9 gigawatts of electricity would be about 7.5 times larger than Pacific Corp's Lakeside power plant in Vineyard. So it's a huge deal.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
But Governor Cox is all for it.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
And he said that, we really have to. But and it's also so close to the Great Salt Lake. That really
Yeah.
bothers me as well.
Oh, that reminds
as-
me. I need to go buy a book at King's English today.
Oh,
Do you have that story, Bill? They were going to do a promotion with Governor Cox about his book
yeah, yeah.
release,
Oh yeah.
and they are not happy, and their customers are not happy about all this data
Calvin
center stuff,
and what's his
so
name?
they canceled.
and so they canceled.
Oh,
so
we-
I need to go buy some other book. There.
We were there on Friday.
Yeah.
At Great Salt Lake State Park, tourists dipped their toes in the water. Oh, it's magnificent, said Easton Hall, who was visiting from Kansas. It's nice out here, but it's a great day, but there's not enough water. The lake has peaked at around 4,192 feet in elevation, roughly a month earlier than expected, said Brian Steed, the Great Salt Lake Commissioner. That's not good. He's tasked by Utah political leaders with saving the lake. It's his, hey, Brian, save the lake for us.
It's your job. Go get it.
Okay. Temperatures were warmer than usual over the winter. Snowpack has been no pack. We've had warmer normal temperatures, Steed said. And the Great Salt Lake presents an ecological crisis for northern Utah with reduced snowpack that fuels the water supply, toxic dust storms from an exposed lake bed, so by all means, let's build a big project that uses 20 million gallons of water.
all that water.
And we don't even have enough water. Kaysville, the city of Kaysville is shutting down their splash pad that the kids like to go to in the summer.
Oh yeah.
They've got to shut down the splash pad. But let's build a data center, a big data center. Maybe they'll have a splash pad up there at the data center, and the kids can go there. Senator Jack Reed, the ranking Democrat on the Senate Armed Services Committee, said Sunday he believes that the United States is in a much worse position with Iran since the war started.
Yeah.
And he doesn't believe that Donald Trump has a plan to achieve any of his stated objectives. We're in many respects, a much worse position, Reed said. This week, the regime in Tehran is probably more hostile and more fanatical than the one that we replaced. And we have not yet resolved the issue of nuclear material in Iran, so this has been a tactical demonstration of prowess, but has not achieved the strategic goal that Donald Trump announced. And he seems not to have a plan to achieve those goals.
He thought he could pull a Venezuela and be in and out really quick, but no.
He just wanted to show the world he
had
has
some
power.
toys
He
that
has
he wants
power.
to play with.
He has power.
And look over there, because the Epstein files.
Put my face on a coin. Put my face on the passport. Build an arch. I've got the power. I'm the man. That's why they try to assassinate me. Because they assassinate only the great ones. Speaking of the great ones, Rudy Giuliani's in the hospital
I could get 19 points.
in Florida. He's in critical but stable condition, Gina.
Oh.
And Gina, it says here, one of his spokespeople says, Mayor Giuliani is a fighter who's faced every challenge in his life with unwavering strength, and he's fighting with that same level of strength as we speak. I ask that you join us in prayer for the former mayor. He is 81 years old. Mifepristone. The makers of mifepristone, the abortion mail order, you could get it, or telehealth. A circuit court, Fifth Circuit Court, has blocked that, and the makers of mifepristone are appealing to the Supreme Court just to block that ruling immediately, because this is the biggest jolt to abortion policy in the U.S. since overturning of Roe v. Wade. The Federal Appeals Court restricted access to one of the most common ways to end pregnancy early by blocking the mailing of mifepristone prescriptions.
It's health care.
Yeah.
It's been the plan all along.
Mifepristone, the makers are asking the Supreme Court to block that ruling. I'm sure they will not do that. I could almost guarantee they won't do it. Let's see, and finally, this story. I don't think this is a great idea. Horror director Dylan Clark is going to helm a new Blair Witch Project reboot with original actors or stars Joshua Leonard, and Michael C. Williams joining as executive producers. The new film will bring the franchise's full mythology to a new generation, though plot details remain undisclosed. William and Leonard's involvement marks a major shift after they previously felt blindsided by the announcement of the reboot in 2024. At the same time, co-star Heather Donahue said, I can't say that on the radio, MFers, when describing the surprise announcement after no heads up from Lionsgate. The original Blair Witch Project grossed $248 million despite its low budget, spawning multiple sequels.
You're not going to recreate that magic.
No,
I don't think.
it depended on surprise.
I mean, they got the IP. They've been kicking this around for a while, and they haven't been able to get it off the ground because of the lawsuits from the original cast, because they technically helped write it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
they
so
said,
you should give them money.
well, they said, well, we'll make you a producer,
they'll make those two producers.
and then you get the back end, and then they'll do the special Hollywood math where they get nothing. You know,
Yeah.
All right. Sports
weather trend.
No, we got very important sports coming up.
there.
Yes.
And traffic, not anything so terrible, just that one accident, I-15 northbound American Fork. That's all that UDOT's reporting. Right Wing Wade says checking in from I-15 southbound lanes moving nicely. Accident northbound I-15 milepost 276. That's that American Fork one there. Thank you, Wade, for sending that in. Let me see if anybody else has. Nope. Looks like you've got a pretty good commute so far. Get your pet's teeth cleaned. Mention Radio from Hell at Trilogy Vet Center and save $50. You can learn more by going to trilogyvetsandy.com.
Good morning, Mr. Christ.
Oh, hello, everyone.
I'm surprised that you're here. I mean, you might have to leave at any minute. Well, I don't know. Do you?
You wouldn't take Rudy.
You wouldn't do. No,
Ugh.
you didn't. No, Rudy Giuliani would
Isn't
not be
that-
on your.
Isn't that Dole Christ that does the...
Yes.
That's right, Dole.
Dole Christ. I'd do it if Dole was busy.
You're the backup.
I'm the backup.
Okay.
I can actually even see you going there just to kibitz.
I just look at him and go, ew.
Frank
And you
Christ,
get all that self-tanner all over your hands.
Frank Christ, all over the bones. Frank Christ has joined us. He is a Grim Reaper, the Reaper of celebrity souls. And it is a curse that he has to do that because Frank,
I love our precious celebrities.
I know you do. It just hurts you when any one of them dies.
I wish they could live forever.
I know. Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris
They're
Presents.
fine. They're just fine.
He brings me a list of 4 actors, and on that list, one actor is
just fine.
one of them
is dead.
Yeah, one of them is dead, but the rest of
The rest are fine.
they're just fine. And it is a contestant's job to ferret out the dead celebrity. In so doing, win a prize. And who do we have to be the?
Chris is here.
Chris, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, just fine.
That's good to know, Chris. You know, Frank Christ has joined us here. As I said, he is the Grim Reaper. He's a skeleton, and you usually can't see him, but for some reason, he wants to be seen by us here in the studio.
I allow it.
You allow it. Now, Chris, if you can select the dead celebrity out of this list, you'll win a prize, which is what?
Tickets to the Sublime Festival coming to Salt Lake July 18th. It's Megusta at Zions Bank Stadium with Sublime, Slightly Stupid, co-defendants, and more to be announced. You can find out more about that show and ticket links at x96.com.
All right, Chris, best of luck. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
All right, one of these celebrities has assumed room temperature. Because it's National Open Farm Day, find out where your food comes from. Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about farming or set on farms. Number 1 is Lindsay Krause. She made her Broadway debut in the revival of Much Ado About Nothing. Her first film was All the President's Men. Other films that she was in, Places in the Heart, Slapshot, The Verdict, Prefontaine, and House of Games. Her farm movie, Places in the Heart. Set during the Depression, a widow attempts to save her farm by growing cotton with the help of a drifter. Number 1, Lindsay Krause. That's what you always want. You want a drifter to help you grow cotton.
Drifters are good at cotton.
Yeah, good at cotton. Number 2 is Carol Baker. She starred in several critically acclaimed westerns, such as The Big Country, How the West Was Won, and Cheyenne Autumn. She was in a Walt Disney-produced horror film, The Watcher in the Woods. I think that's one of Katie's favorites. She spent nearly 10 years in Europe acting in Italian slasher films, and she's played an alcoholic in the movie Ironweed. She was in a farm movie, Giant, a sprawling epic detailing the shift from cattle ranching and farming to the oil industry in Texas. Number 2, Carol Baker. Number 3 is Linda Mance. She made her feature film debut in Terrence Malick's period drama Days of Heaven. She was also in The Wanderers, Out of the Blue, Gummo, and David Fincher's The Game. Her farm movie, well, Days of Heaven, Terrence Malick's visually stunning tale of a seasonal farm laborer in the Texas Panhandle. Number 3, Linda Mance. And finally, it's Noomi Rapace. She achieved international fame with her portrayal of Lisbeth Sander in the Swedish versions of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, The Girl Who Played with Fire, The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. She was also leading roles in The Trip, You Won't Be Alone, and Black Crab. Her farm movie, Lamb, a folk horror tale set on a remote sheep farm in Iceland that explores themes of motherhood and nature. Okay. Those are the 4 actors, one of them dead. Who is it, Chris?
I'm going to guess it's Carol Baker.
You would be guessing well, but no.
But not
She's
well
fine.
enough.
She's 94,
She's just fine.
but she's hanging in there. I'll give you
Oh,
one.
wow, okay.
I'll give you one more guess, though. Listen carefully. Is it Lindsay? Is it Lindsay Krause? Is it Noomi Rapace? Or is it Linda Mance?
It's got to be Linda Mance.
Linda Mance. You probably would. She died quite young, 58. She had a really good career going, and
Too soon.
she died.
And then
too
what?
soon. Well, then she bit the dust. She's pushing
We don't
up
know
Daisy.
why. We don't know why.
She had a stroke, I
Oh.
believe. So there you go. There you go. You're a winner. Poor Linda Mance is dead, but you're a winner, Chris. So congratulations on that.
You've got these Me Gusta
All right.
Festival tickets.
All right, hang on, Chris, and Katie will take care of you.
All right. Well, I have to go. I'm filling in. I'm checking in on some musicians today.
Oh, okay.
You don't normally do musicians?
Well, sometimes when I'm required to.
Mm.
Randy Travis, 67,
Oh, he's not good.
Yeah, well,
He's
not doing well.
that's
Yeah.
right. He's had some.
Yeah.
Didn't they find him?
in a field.
Yeah,
Drunk behind the wheel of his car in a field.
yeah.
Jackie Jackson, 75 today.
Mm.
Pia Zadora,
What?
73.
Does she count as a...
She's a musician and celebrity.
Oh, she's a wonderful singer and a fabulous actor.
And Gina McMars is 75 today.
Oh, Mick is not good. Be
Oh.
be gentle with him.
I'll
He
kick-
looks a lot like you, actually.
He does.
Frank.
I'll kick stop his heart. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
Good news, everyone, that your commute is fine. It's just fine. I'm not seeing anything coming up on UDOT, and I'm checking our message stream. See if anybody has sent anything in there. Traffic okay on your way in, Ed? Perfect. See, everything's fine. If that changes, you can text us and let us know. 33986 Trilogy Vet Center Sandy. Get your pet's teeth cleaned. Mention Radio from Hell and save $50. Learn more at trilogyvetsandy.com.
Very important sports coming up after these messages. Boner of the day as well. Stand by for all of that. KXRK Provo.
Hey,
Yeah, don't get me started on scrotums. Yeah. Scrot envy is a big thing.
It's not.
Oh, come on. You didn't go to the Deseret Gym as much as I did back in the
Was
day.
that the thing at the Deseret Gym?
You just saw a lot of them, and a lot of older men. And when your older, gravity has worked on it.
And that made you envious?
No, it didn't really.
I was gonna say,
it just made me incredulous.
Yeah.
I thought, man, I can't believe that.
Why is that?
He's going to trip over that.
Why are you naked with your foot up on that bench?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
The old Deseret Gym, I enjoyed going there, but it was an odd place sometimes.
Could be.
It was very odd.
So just real quick here. I've been asked by City Weekly
Yes.
to write the intro for a list of things that specifically for tourists.
So things.
They're putting together a list of here are some things, if you're a tourist, here are some
check
things
it out.
that you should do when you're
It'll-
in Salt Lake City.
It'll be the typical things like Gilgal Gardens.
And that's what I was going to put that. But they said we'd like you to do a couple of
Oh, they
paragraphs.
want you to suggest some places?
Yeah, a couple of paragraphs of things that are not your normal stuff. Because, I mean, come on. If you're a tourist here, the first thing you're going to do is, I guess we ought to go see Space Jesus at Temple Square or whatever it is. The usual stuff. So I've been making a list of stuff.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you had anything that I
like
think I should put on. Like Gilgal's on there.
Okay, what else is on there?
Let's see. My wife and this is my wife's suggestion because of you inviting what's his name from New York. Mm-hmm. And then suddenly it was like, no, you can't stay at my house.
Yeah. My wife was going to have none of it.
And so Sue took him around.
Yeah.
And Sue took him to Memory Grove.
Sure.
And he thought that was quite beautiful.
That's nice, yeah.
So there's that. I asked my Geek Show friends, and Tony said, I think our greatest contribution to world cuisine is pastrami burger.
Well, I don't know about that, but a Crown Burger experience might not be a bad idea.
So there was that.
Salt Lake.
Somebody said if they're not from Southern California, get them to Red Iguana for the mole.
Yeah.
Because if you're in Southern California, you're getting good, authentic Mexican food. There's a food truck that I'm digging right now called Grumpy Dough.
How do you find it, though?
Which it's right next to Ruby Snap Cookies. They park there.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
It's really good.
I haven't caught the name, but I've seen a truck parked there.
Rebecca suggested the Capitol Antique Mall for some funky vintage stuff.
Is that the one that's the big old mansion there on
think
the
so.
first South and 3rd East or
I
something
think
like that?
so. And then I was thinking, well, I had a great time with the Whiskey and History Tour with Jimmy Santangelo.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of instead of going. I mean, they probably want to see Temple Square.
Well,
but,
of course,
but you can't now. It's got too much construction around it.
Mm-hmm.
How about Brigham Young's grave? Nobody goes. I don't think anybody goes there. And it's you know where it is?
It's that way.
It's just up above, just on the very beginning of the avenues, like First Avenue and A Street.
I remember seeing it and going, yeah, that's a grave, all right.
But I thought it was odd that it's so unassuming. You know what I mean? There's just, and then I think a bunch of his wives are buried there too. I've only been there once, but it was just, and it's like, they don't make a big deal about it. It's just there.
Rather a pauper's grave is what you're saying?
Well, no, it's just like it's not like in a big beautiful setting with flowers and trees, and it's just there, some grass and
now see somebody saying wise guys for stand-up comedy, but you can get stand-up comedy in just about any town.
What's some really funky?
I mean, I like to go to record stores when I go to other towns, so I would say Randy's Records, but not everybody likes that kind of stuff. So
Some really odd, funky restaurant.
Let's see, a tour of the underground tunnels through the valley that the prophets used to hide from the government during polygamy times. I don't know.
I don't think.
Can the public get?
And I'm not sure there are any.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Ruth's Diner is kind of unique.
Lee suggested that.
That's kind of unique
because he said the patio is really nice.
Yeah, it is.
I remember
nice.
I used to take dates up there.
I haven't been there for a long time.
It's been a while for me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. All right. Heavy Metal Shop. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, their T-shirts are seen round the world.
That's true. Let me write that one down. Thank you, Corey. Let's see. Oh, okay. So now people it's starting to come in now. Thank you. All right. Thank you. This will help. This will help. All right.
Like Lando did from Roy. He's getting people pregnant in Roy.
In Roy?
Just by looking at him. That's all he has to do in Roy.
Well,
Probably.
Lando is smooth as ever.
Mm-hmm. Is this sponsored, Gina?
It should be.
It should be.
Don't they know who's here?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
it's Mr. Amy
What is
Donaldson. Edward K. Brass, attorney at law and sports reporter, very important sports reporter extraordinaire.
Part-time lawyer.
Part-time lawyer, full-time sports reporter, and he's here to present the world of sports to us.
Yes. This is the 52nd anniversary edition of Very Important Sports going undrafted by the NFL. So Very Important Sports vows to put on his pants one leg at a time, train harder, put his back against the wall, and come back stronger next year. For Pittsburgh listener and Prantle's Bakery head chef Mauricio Paez, and San Antonio listener and Aztec open heart surgeon Raul Montemayor, there's some Formula One news. The Miami Grand Prix held on the grounds of Mar-a-Lago. The course was made particularly hazardous by clumps of silicone elastomer on the pavement.
When was this?
This weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why Trump went down there for important business.
Well, to see his statue and to do a golf tournament and all that good stuff. So the race was won by Italy's Kimi Antonelli. Second place was the appropriately named for today Lando Norris from Great Britain.
Yes.
Oscar Piastri from Australia was third. After 4 races, Lewis Hamilton is in 5th place in the standings, so he's making a comeback. Huh. Yeah, he's been able to avoid his final destination, doomed fate, from dating 2 Kardashians. So the Kentucky Derby was this weekend.
Yeah.
Wait 1 second. Is Hamilton now? He's Mercedes now. Right?
No, he was Mercedes, and I think he's Ferrari now.
Okay.
So,
but he's with his new team.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So it was 152nd Kentucky Derby this weekend, and I know that because I saw a clip of it on Twitter. It was won by Golden Tempo. The jockey is Jose Ortiz from Puerto Rico. The horse was in last place as they came around the final turn, which is the part that I saw, of course, and came from all the way at the back to win the race. His brother, Jose Ortiz's brother, came in second place. With Renegade, his horse.
They're very cute picture of the two of them, like crossing the finish line and fist bumping, and
they're very close, evidently. And so this is an interesting fact. I thought 19 of the 20 horses in the race are descended directly from Secretariat.
Mm-hmm. Really?
So yeah, the one that wasn't is descended from Julia Roberts.
Hey,
hey.
The trainer, this is also a great story. Sherry DeVoe, she began as a stable worker. She worked her way up from being a stable worker to an assistant stable manager, and then she got her own stable in 2018. Only 19 women have ever trained horses that have been in the Kentucky Derby. She is the first to win in 152 years.
Yep.
So it's a male-dominated profession. She came through and won with this horse. So it's
and the Utah horse came in last place.
Of course.
Well, and who was the Utah horse?
Pavlovian.
Trained here.
Trained down in Washington County.
In Hurricane, I think.
Well, I mean, it probably takes something to qualify.
Yeah,
I would imagine.
I'm still proud of you, Pavlovian.
In football, RSL 2, Portland 0. RSL's really very good this year. They're 5th in the West. They've won 6 games, drawn 1, and only lost 3. Saturday, they play the Dallas Grassy Knolls in Dallas. In the Premier League, Kerry Jackson's team, Arsenal, is in first place. What a great investment that's turned out to be. Very likely that they're going to win. In second place, Manchester City. The payrolls for those clubs are pretty high, though. You need to know that.
I know.
Third place, Manchester United. Fourth is Liverpool.
It's okay. Kerry has deep pockets.
Yeah. No kids.
Better be really deep to pay them.
Yeah.
So West Ham, sorry about this, Katie, is in the relegation zone. Burnley is going to be relegated. And Wolverhampton, owned once by Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin fame, they're getting relegated for sure with 3 weeks left.
And relegation is like, you are out.
I mean, you go down.
You go down to the next lower league. So it's like if they took the Boston Red Sox and sent them to play here in Salt Lake. It's like that, and it's really an incredible amount of money difference.
And it's humiliating.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And then you fight to get back in. And when you're in the lower division, you have to play more games. It's like Ted Lasso. So the Utah Royals are on a 4-game winning streak. Their coach, Jimmy Cohnreitz, who's on Coach's Book Club this week. This is a plug for the spouse, who's from Belgium. He's their coach. He's got him on a 4-game winning streak. His book is Surrounded by Idiots. You want to give that a listen, because most people are surrounded by idiots.
The name of the podcast that your spouse does is
Coach's Book Club.
Coach's Book Club.
Available wherever fine podcasts are found. National Hockey League, as Gina mentioned, the Mammoth have been eliminated by the Las Vegas Golden Knights on Friday night, 5-1. The Knights lost 4-2 in games, so they lost in 6 games. And it's really nothing to be ashamed about. The Knights won the Stanley Cup 3 years ago. They're a very good team. 2 of these 6 games went to overtime, and one of the overtime games went to double overtime. So the Mammoth were always in it. They're a good club. They're going to be better next year, and they're really fun to watch. It's worth
you
going
went
see their games.
one of the playoff
Yeah, I went
games.
to one of the playoff games with Daphne and saw them win. It was pretty exciting. They were up 4-0 and won 4-2. And I think they make their money off concessions at those games.
Did you have an expensive hot dog while you were there?
Yeah. I had to get the gold card out. Yeah. Well, anyway, it was a good time was had by all, as they say in the society pages. In the NBA, which is still going on, hard as it is to believe, we're into the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals are the Thunder versus the Lakers in the West, the Timberwolves versus the Spurs. In the East, it's the Pistons versus whoever won the Cavs-Raptors game last night. And the Knicks versus the 76ers. One of the 76ers stars said he didn't want Philadelphia to sell tickets to anyone that was a Knicks fan. So it'll just be Philadelphia fans in Philadelphia. The Jazz last appeared in the playoffs in 2022. The Victor's Tire Center is now empty of sports. However, there's always the Wiggles.
Yes.
So in Major League Baseball in the American League East, it's the Yankees in first place as usual. Aaron Judge already has 13 home runs in about 20 games. In Central, it's Cleveland. In the West, it's the Oakland A's. In the National League East, it's the Atlanta Braves. In the Central, Chicago Cubs. In the West, no surprise, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers, who have the biggest payroll in the history of the sport. And there's still 140 games left to play, so that might change.
The Cubs are kind of a surprise, right?
Yes. They actually are doing well. But again, like 140 games left.
A lot can change.
Let's come back in October and see where things are. BYU player AJ DeBansa has declared for the NBA draft. There's some people who think he might be the number 1 overall pick. Doesn't matter if he's in the top 5; he's going to get quite a bit of money. And in golf, and this is what you want your kids to play, so that they don't need knee transplants and CTE and that sort of thing, as we've talked about many times. As of May 4th, 2026, Tony Finau, whose highest finish this year is 18th place, has won $876,330.
You can make a pretty good living not being the best.
Now.
In 20 years, he's made $63 million.
Well, that's okay, but I mean, 860 for a year in a year.
Right.
Their expenses are very high.
Oh, sure.
They have to pay for all their own travel. They pay their caddies.
Sure.
They buy their own equipment. They don't have so.
Yeah, well, I'm sure his net's still pretty good, I'm guessing, right? And plus, remember, it's May 4th, right? So the season has just begun.
Oh, I see.
And if you don't finish any higher than 18th and you still can make that kind of money, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
$63 million he's made in his career?
Yeah, in 20 years he's made $63 million according to the PGA.
And has he ever won it?
He's won some tournaments.
He's won a couple.
Yeah,
But you don't have to be the best.
Yeah.
You can hover around.
He's won like the Mexican Hat Open and a few of those kind of tournaments.
Isn't that the thing with golf, though? Nobody's the best. I mean,
what do you mean?
It's very seldom you have somebody like Tiger Woods or it's
the Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer days are pretty much over.
Yeah.
And
it's just a hard game.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of travel involved. You have to play 4 days in a row, and you have to play every single week, and
you have to be quiet.
It's also not like coming here every day and trying to be funny on the radio. Though. Come on, that's hard. Golf is a game. This is not a game. This is life or death right here.
Yes, well, that's true. It's true.
Yeah, entertaining people is very important.
And usually it's death. It's usually when it's death. Usually.
Golf is just a game. All right, that's your sports for May 4th.
All right,
Thank you.
2026.
Very important sports.
Nice to see you all.
Good to see you.
Peace be with you.
Good luck today.
Traffic.
Traffic from here to the courthouse looks like smooth sailing. No, a couple of blocks away. And even if you had court far away, it looks fine because I've got no accidents to tell you about. If you have any to tell me about, or if you got court, you can text us.
I got court.
33986.
Oh, let's see. We got boners coming up, don't we? Let me.
Not yet.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Getting ahead of yourself there.
I have.
Oh no, this is.
Well, I have to do this. Is that what you meant?
We got to do the damn contest.
No, I'm not ahead of myself.
We got to do the damn contest.
And then that.
Go ahead and do it then.
Okay.
Go.
We're going to pay you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday, 7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for keywords. Text these magical words to 508-777-1000, and you will be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. Get all the information at x96.com. Your keyword for this hour is prize. Prize, Prize, prize. Text that to 508-777-1000. That's 508-777-1000 now to enter to win.
All right. Here are the boner candidates you'll be voting for in just a moment. Boner candidate number 1, the Rodriguez family must see Mirabelle. Boner candidate number 2, swatting the zoos. And boner candidate number 3, I think it's a turkey is not good enough.
Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by.
Hi, who's this? And
Driving into work, and I was listening to my dad's station, and I heard him recording a commercial, and he was doing a mic check. And here's how he would do his mic check. On the radio.
All over the air.
So in honor of my dad, that is my mic check here for not saying.
Yeah. Just for Gina, I'm so excited with this Halloween because Gina loves like Kit Kats, and Twix, popcorn,
yes.
Right. I have Halloween candy, cheese and wine pairings all together. So you do if you have your Kit Kats, See, this is lost on you though.
I mean, the cheese part is, but not the candy.
You go with the triple cream brie.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And pair that with Prosecco.
I could see where that would be good if you liked the cheese part.
So like a Twix bar.
Yeah.
You get yourself a blue cheese and pair it with Merlot. Caramel popcorn. Go with an aged Gouda or Gouda. That's how you're supposed to say it.
Yes.
But here in America, we say Gouda. Pair that with a hard cider.
You know, if you've done one of Jimmy the Wine Guy's, he does all kinds of different pairings that he'll come to your home and do
He will.
And one of the things he does, believe it or not, is with popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Popcorn and wine.
He does a whole popcorn and wine pairing.
Which you wouldn't think that would be a thing, but it's a thing.
It's delicious.
What candy would pair with all the Miller Lights that I have hanging out in my house?
Well, I just had the hard cider. That's
close.
That's
No, it's the same
sweet.
color.
A little too sweet.
Miller Lite, really?
I don't have any beer pairings.
It's left over from a party.
Terribly sorry. Butterfinger.
Okay.
And sharp cheddar. Pair that with a Cabernet Sauvignon.
I could see a Butterfinger in a cab.
You get a Snickers with a Gruyere. Pair that with a Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
Crunch Bar, Nestle's Crunch Bar.
I haven't had a Crunch Bar in a long time.
You pair that with Camembert and Champagne.
Oh.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yes.
With a Manchego cheese.
Okay.
Pair with a Rioja wine.
Oh.
Delicious.
I have the Halloween candy at home, so I could experiment with this.
You could.
I have a half-open Corona from the other day. That I
You
could
should
also
get
use
rid
to
of that. That
experiment.
won't keep very well.
It's still cold.
It's still cold.
I didn't put a lime in it, so
Right, yeah. See, he
Lime's
didn't,
expensive.
yeah.
he didn't taint it with a lime. So he's fine.
Oh, an email of interest I have here.
Oh, is it of interest?
It is really.
Emails of interest.
Well, last week we were talking about the Liberace Museum, and had some kind of quaint old pictures of Carrie and I at the Liberace Museum, which doesn't exist anymore, with Dora Liberace. Carrie and I posing for pictures. I was in front of one of his Rolls Royces, and Carrie was with Dora Liberace, gesturing to the largest rhinestone in the world. And Liberace said at one time, "I'd much rather have rhinestones than diamonds."
Why?
I don't know. That's just the
I
kind of
should
guy
have
he was.
more of them.
Yeah, because
probably.
I mean, you. Yeah, that's. I mean, there is a certain. You can put them everywhere, and they sparkle.
Nobody really knows.
So we're talking about the museum, and it closed down. But we found out. I did a little research quickly and found out that it still sort of exists, and they will loan out parts of the museum for exhibits and things, and when requested. And part of the museum was in Michael Jackson's old house in
also
Las Vegas.
weird.
Yeah. And then the other was in I forget what it was, a garage or something. Well, we get this email from Brian Harris. Folks, I found myself with some free time in Las Vegas Sunday. Imagine my surprise when the temporary exhibit at the Nevada Museum was Liberace.
Oh!
What are the odds?
He sent us a couple of pictures. He said, unfortunately, there was no Rolls Royce, but if you go to x96.com/live, there are a couple of pictures he sent us. There's Liberace's
Wow.
piano covered with rhinestones.
And his suit covered in rhinestones.
And and there's over there in the corner this here picture, I think. And then there's he sent another picture, too, of more Liberace costumes. That one in the middle is ostrich feathers.
The pink one?
Yeah. And it's
It's fabulous.
Look at the huge train behind it. And he would wear that out on stage. It's just astonishing stuff. And then Brian in his email says, is this the opposite, by the way, of things that must go? I mean, where if all three of you talk about something, it comes to pass. That
is a really weird confluence of
odd
events.
coincidence, yeah, that he managed to find Liberace.
Well, and they don't have it out all the time. It's
No.
not like it's a special exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's if you ever get a chance to watch the Liberace, you go find it. Watch that Liberace show with Michael Douglas.
Under the candelabra.
Is that what it's called? Under the Candelabra. Because it really is quite an accurate portrayal of Liberace's life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he was an interesting kid. You know, Liberace. I think he's from the Bronx or something like that, or someplace in New York.
He's from Wisconsin, Bill.
Was it Wisconsin?
I just looked it up because I was wondering what Liberace's first name was.
Lee.
Waldzu.
What is
Not exactly a name built for showbiz.
What's his whole name?
It's Waldziu.
Waldziu?
Valentino. That tracks.
Okay, Valentino, yeah.
Liberace. His Polish and Italian parents.
Wow.
And he I remember when I was a kid seeing a movie that was about his life, I think, that he starred in. Anyway, he was a fabulous entertainer.
He's from Milwaukee. You would think he'd be from somewhere more exotic. And I was listening to my dad's station, and I heard him recording a commercial, and he was doing a mic check. And here's how he would do his mic check.
All right. Let's see, 7:24, time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, May the 4th, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news, and once you've heard all 3, you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive
a Can't Buy It, Gotta Win It Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Nope. Excuse me. Boner candidate number 1. The Rodriguez family must see Mirabelle. The happiest place on earth got decidedly grim last week when a man allegedly attacked a cast member at Disney World. The Disney World patron has been banned from the park for life after attempting to cut the line to meet Disney performer dressed as Mirabelle from the film Encanto. Diego Rodriguez was visiting Epcot with a woman and a child. April 21st, he was waiting in line for a photo with Mirabelle. Mr. Rodriguez allegedly grabbed the arm of an attendant and shook her while verbally assaulting her and the cast member playing Mirabelle. Abandoning patience and decorum, Mr. Rodriguez and his family attempted to skip the line several times and were repeatedly told by the line attendant, no, you can't do that. The child then reportedly tried to run to Mirabelle, but was stopped by the attendant. The child's mother tried to get Mirabelle to sign her autograph book, but was informed by the cast member playing Mirabelle that she was only taking photos at this time, not signing books. The mother then reportedly brandished the book in Mirabelle's face. At this point, Mr. Rodriguez grabbed the arm of the attendant, shook her while verbally assaulting her and Mirabelle. Reports claim the man lunged at Mirabelle, shouting, "Why can everyone take a picture but us?"
You're behaving badly.
Staff stepped in. He was arrested, held on battery charges, and he and his family have been banned from Disneyland and Disney World for life.
Their pictures are up at the gate, and they check every face before they come in.
Boner candidate number 1. The Rodriguez family must see Mirabelle.
Actually, Gina, they do have facial identification.
Yeah, they do.
Here's Boner candidate number 2, swatting the zoos. Hoax calls involving alleged bomb threats and even claims of active shooters have prompted evacuations and closures at several zoos around the United States in recent days, disrupting family plans and taxing public safety resources in some cities. No explosives, no real charges have been found in the latest string of what authorities are describing as swatting incidents. The FBI considers swatting an increasingly national problem. Aside from diverting resources, such calls can cost thousands of dollars per incident, endanger first responders and the public, and can lead to federal charges. In the latest case, police on Sunday swept the Akron Zoo in northeast Ohio. After a threat led to the evacuation of visitors, authorities gave the all clear, but zoo managers opted to close for the rest of the day. Hours later, police were seen stationed outside the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo as visitors were evacuated due to a threat there. The Columbus Zoo and Aquarium in central Ohio evacuated on Saturday.
So we're just going to scare children all across the state?
Well, I'm guessing that this is somebody who is against zoos, who doesn't like zoos.
Yeah.
And so these swattings have been going on. Last week, federal prosecutors did announce charges against a juvenile following a series of swatting calls aimed at universities and other institutions in Pennsylvania. So this is becoming very, very much common. I think the zoo thing, though, is somebody with an axe to grind about zoos. Boner candidate number 2, swatting the zoos. Coming up in a moment, Boner candidate number 3, I think it's a turkey isn't good enough.
All right, Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by
Common Spirit Health, hospitals, clinics, and caregivers all connected to advance healthcare with human kindness in Colorado, Kansas, and Utah. Common Spirit Health, human kindness lives here.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, Cameron Diaz has just welcomed her third child
Welcome.
with rock star husband Benji Madden. 53-year-old actress and 47-year-old musician announced the birth of their son, Nautus.
Nautus?
Nautus.
What sort of name is Nautus?
Nautus. I didn't look it up. What? Just Google Nautus and see what happens.
You call him naughty for?
I wouldn't. Now, here are the names of the other children.
All right.
The other two children. They have a daughter born in 2019 whose name is Radix, Raddix, and they have a son born in 2024, Cardinal. Oh, the name meaning is here in the story.
Oh, I was going to
Nautus,
say I found it.
sailor, navigator, voyager who
Yeah.
embarks fearlessly into the unknown. A Nautus. Benji Madden broke the news via Instagram on what is Radix then? Raddix. See if there's any.
That's a
explanation
made-up
of that.
name.
You think?
But let's see.
Look at, just make sure. The special. Yeah, so the significance of Nautus. Apparently, they say the name embodies the spirit of somebody who embraces adventure.
A variation of the Latin word radix, meaning root or source or base.
What?
Okay.
All right.
I always picture names like this when, like, you're at a restaurant and you have to give their name and then they tell you your table's ready. Nautus, Nautus, party of 5.
Radix.
Radix, party of 5.
Sure. Well, sure. There's no mix-up there, is there? Let's see. At least 10 people were injured when a shooting occurred Sunday night at a lakeside party in Oklahoma. Shooting took place 9 p.m. Arcadia Lake in Edmond, Oklahoma. That's a northeast suburb of Oklahoma City, where a crowd of young people was having a party. The Edmond Police Department said there was an argument, then somebody started shooting. Nobody, at least at this point, do we know, was killed, but 10 people had to be 10 people went to the hospital. Several were taken to the hospital. Some drove themselves to the hospital. Let's see. A popular Utah bookstore is listening to its customers. Last Friday, the King's English bookstore announced that it would cancel a promotion for Governor Spencer Cox's new book in response to a wave of backlash. The store announced the promotion on last Thursday, stating that any customer who pre-ordered Off-Ramp, How to Become a Peacemaker in an Age of Contempt, from the shop would get a signed copy. The bookshop also vowed to donate up to $500 to Operation Literacy. Spencer Cox shared the promotion, saying that the bookstore's airport location was his favorite stop in Salt Lake, at Salt Lake International. But the backlash from the community of readers and supporters that the bookstore has cultivated over nearly 50 years was swift and loud. Many commentators on the posts expressed outrage that the bookshop would willingly promote Spencer Cox after he signed House Bill 29 into law in 2024, making it easier for schools to ban books. Now, Utah has banned 34 titles in all public schools so far. Other commentators stated that they were disappointed that the shop would promote Cox and not simply carry the book, despite adding a comment about respecting differing viewpoints to the caption of their post. On Friday, the co-owners of King's English, Ann Holman and Calvin Crosby, canceled the promotion and posted a video statement in response to the backlash. We've heard the impassioned responses from you both online and in the bookstore, and our hearts are heavy. We agreed to promote Governor Cox's book because he and the First Lady have worked hard and continue to work hard on literacy issues in Utah. But then they went on to say they were disappointed by Cox's monthly news conference on Thursday, during which he voiced support for a proposed hyperscale data center in Box Elder County. So they were upset with that as well.
I need to go shopping today. I mean, that's my preferred bookstore anyway. So.
The bookstore co-owners ended by saying, while Off-Ramp will be available in the shop, that's the Cox book, we're stepping away from the pre-order campaign. Have a good weekend, read a good book, and consider donating to a local literacy organization of your choice. 2/3 of Americans say the country is headed in the wrong direction. As the Iran war has pushed the global economy into an oil crisis, gas prices reach a 4-year high. Americans' ratings of Donald Trump on several issues are deeply underwater, with majorities disapproving of how he's handling pretty much every issue, according to ABC News and Wasatch polls. Despite strongly negative headwinds for Trump and his party, Democrats are leading but not running away with the midterm elections at this point. So we'll see what happens. 3 people are dead aboard a cruise ship in the Atlantic Ocean because of hantavirus. One case of the infection was confirmed in a laboratory, the organization said in a statement. There are 5 additional suspected cases. Of the 6 people infected, 3 have died, and 1 person was in intensive care in South Africa. A spokesperson for the National Department of Health in South Africa said passengers of an international cruise ship, MV Hondius, probably Honduras, were in South African medical facilities following serious health complications arising from, apparently it's hantavirus, some rodents on board the ship, apparently.
No cruises for me.
No. You
know how I won't die? Of hantavirus on a cruise ship. I will not die.
You may die of hantavirus. You get
somewhere
up
else
at the
but,
farm.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Not on a cruise ship.
So let's see what else we have here. United States will withdraw 5,000 troops from Germany in the next 6 to 12 months, the Pentagon said.
Because Trump's feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good thing we don't have a woman president. She'd be just so emotional and make decisions based on her period.
Once a month, yeah.
Fulfilling Donald Trump's threat as he clashes with the German leader over the U.S. war with Iran, and Trump's, and it's also apparently Trump's time of the month. He threatened to withdraw some troops from NATO earlier this week, and apparently he's going to do it. 5,000 troops being withdrawn from Germany. Not a good idea.
No.
You know who's happy about this? Vladimir Putin.
Of course. That's probably who he called first.
Yeah.
Do you have any marching orders for me, Vlad?
Iran has proposed a 1-month deadline to permanently end the war with the U.S. and open the Strait of Hormuz. The latest deal submitted by Tehran to Donald Trump via mediators in Pakistan would leave the issue of its nuclear capabilities unresolved until the agreement has been met on other issues. The proposal arrived as oil analysts warned that a tipping point in global crude oil reserves would be hit by the end of May, threatening to send prices soaring in the summer. The 14-point plan would require both sides to lift their blockades of the Strait of Hormuz, completely end the war in Lebanon, release Iran's frozen assets. It would also require the U.S. to pay compensation and lift sanctions against Tehran. Well, that's not going to happen.
Nope.
I don't think Donald Trump will ever agree to that. And that's about it. This is a horrible story. I don't want to end on that. We still have a minute here, so right?
Just about.
Let me do this then. The Etna Aquariid meteor shower will soon light up the sky, and it is debris from Halley's Comet. A bright moon will probably spoil the fun this year, making the display harder to see. The shower will peak Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Viewers from the southern hemisphere typically see 50 meteors per hour during the peak. But the interfering moon could cut that number by half. In the north, skywatchers will likely see fewer than 10 per hour. For us in the northern hemisphere, it's not going to be as impressive, said Terry G., manager of the Barlow Planetarium in Wisconsin. The further south you are, the better you will be able to see this fantastic meteor storm. There it is.
Dangerous.
All right, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
61 right now, going to have a high of 74 today. Mostly sunny. There is a slight chance of some scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, mainly over the mountains. 20% overnight tonight with a low of 50. Another chance of showers tomorrow. Same thing, kind of scattered over the mountains. 69 for a high tomorrow. Traffic, we have a crash southbound I-215 west at 13th North in Salt Lake. Right shoulder affected there. And checking our message stream, Nobody sent in any traffic. Somebody says, Radio from Hell, thank you for the tickets to Bush. The concert was awesome, and the opener, Mammoth, melted my brain. Wolfgang definitely learned guitar from his dad, Eddie Van Halen. Glad you had a good time. See, the winning is real here on the Radio from Hell show. If you would like to thank us for something we gave you or tell us what's happening out on the roads where you are, we appreciate it when you do that. Text us at 33986.
Here's boner candidate number 3. I think it's a turkey isn't good enough. A hunter was shot during the opening weekend of the limited entry turkey season after another hunter mistook their decoys for a real turkey. According to the Division of Natural Resources, opening weekend of the limited entry turkey season ended in tragedy. A hunter was shot and required emergency medical treatment. The victim was positioned behind their decoys when another hunter spotted the decoys and fired shots. The victim quickly received medical treatment. Their identity and condition have not yet been released. Following the incident, the DNR is urging hunters to make visual identification their number one responsibility. I think it's a turkey isn't good enough. You must positively identify the bird, or it says here the beard, but I think it means the bird. And oh no, I am wrong. You must positively identify the beard and the bird.
Well, the beard, the man.
The turkey, yeah. Or no, don't the turkeys have kind of that?
They have a waddle.
Waddly beard.
Waddle.
Maybe that's what he means. Every round has a destination. If your target is in thick brush or near decoys, be aware of blind spots. Officials are asking hunters to speak up loud and clear to announce their location when surrounded by other hunters. Don't use a call to try and get attention because they'll key in on that sound as well and possibly accidentally shoot you, emphasized Stetson West, an officer with the Department of Natural Resources. With the Department of Natural Resources.
You were born for that job, Stetson.
Officials advise hunters to set up their decoy in an area where they have about 100 yards of clear visibility. That way, if other hunters come into the area, they can be clearly seen. So, if you want more information about turkey hunting safety, visit the DWR's website.
I swear, did they stop having hunter safety courses?
Oh, I think so.
Oh.
Yeah. I just...
the beard is the feathers on the turkey's chest.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We have hunters about?
Andrew looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But really, I think it's a turkey isn't good enough. You have to make sure it's a turkey. Boner
Check
candidate
his
number
turkey
3.
ID.
Let's review the first two and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, the Rodriguez family must see Mirabelle. The Disney World patron and his family banned from the park for life because they caused a ruckus in the line to see Mirabelle from the film Encanto. Boner candidate number 2, swatting the zoos. Somebody was calling in hoax bomb threats to several zoos around the United States. Particularly, there were 3 or 4 of them in Ohio. And it's dangerous, and it's costs a lot of money, and it's just don't do that crap. I mean, it's crazy. And boner candidate number 3, I think it's a turkey isn't good enough.
All right, here we go. Time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think is the worst, the one that you think should win boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text and then text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or you can go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners May 4, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you've got, looks like 3 minutes to get your vote in, so let's go. Got Bill Frost telling us what's on TV this week coming up at 8 o'clock. Stand by for that. Beat Gina on the way as well.
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains, the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of two such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their general authorities and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders! Today, we find our elders wandering around the streets of the Mos Eisley Spaceport, a more wretched hive of scum and villainy you'll never find. Let's listen. I just don't want to hang around here anymore. This place is pretty creepy.
If we could just find the right parts, I can have your hyperbike making light speed in no time.
Well, where in heaven's name are we going to find parts for a hyperbike on this backwater planet?
This looks like a good place to start.
A cantina?
Yep.
We can't go into a place that serves icky Alderaan ale and icky Tatooine whiskey.
Oh, to heck with the rules. Your hyperbike ain't gonna fix itself. Hey, we don't allow your kind in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We'll just be on our way.
Well, I meant the droids.
Let's go somewhere where we will be appreciated, R2. Oh, don't ask me. I have no way of determining whether or not his parents were siblings.
Hey, Lehigh, check out that cool-looking guy sitting by himself over there.
Which guy?
The one sitting next to that giant furry carpet. He looks like the kind of guy who would know his way around the black market. I'll bet he can help us out.
That giant furry carpet is breathing and just happens to be heavily armed.
Follow my lead. Excuse me, sir, but I believe that you could be of some service to us.
Yeah, what is it, kid? You want to make the Kessel run on the fastest ship in the quadrant?
No, sir. We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
You know, the Mormons.
He just wanted me to remind you that Wookiees have been known to rip the arms off of missionaries if they stick around too long. So what is it then? Do you need me to smuggle a shipload of Bibles somewhere?
No, but if you need a complimentary copy of the Book of Mormon, we can arrange that.
All I need is a charge blaster by my side. I ain't putting my faith in some hokey old religion.
Well, I believe that you would find the Book of Mormon to be more powerful than any blaster, and it serves to recharge us rather than us needing to recharge it.
Yeah, whatever you say, kid. What is it that you guys came in here for anyway?
We need a plasma inverter for a Mark 32 hyperbike.
You guys got any cash on you?
Cash? No, we don't.
Well, maybe we could work something out. You see that guy by the bar?
The green guy?
His name is Greedo, and he's looking for me. Now, you guys keep him busy while Chewie and I here make a break for it, and you'll find a plasma inverter on your hyperbike when you get outside.
You got a deal. Let's go, Lehigh.
Aiding and abetting suspected felons. Zone Leader Henson will not like this.
Now, maybe we won't put it on our report, okay? Excuse me, Mr. Greedo, sir. Hi, I'm Elder Jensen, and this is Elder Christiansen.
We represent the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Will Lehigh and Butch ever get the plasma inverter off of this godforsaken rock of a planet? Will Han Solo try to shoot his way out of his neck scrape, or will he try using the Book of Mormon? Will Greedo join the church just to get away from our elders? Tune in next time to hear Lehigh say, I can't believe we got thrown out of a sleazy cantina for bothering the regulars.
Well, beats the heck out of having your arms pulled off by a Wookiee.
On the next eye-crossing episode of Space Elders!
All right, 7:47, time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by Baked ZD.
And our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Is your AC tip-top for summer? Get 0% financing for up to 60 months on a new ultra-high-efficiency AC system, plus get up to $2,450 back on utility rebates. Just visit larsonhvac.com/X96.
Wow, this was quite a fight. Boner candidate number 1 got 79 votes. That's the Rodriguez family must-see Mirabelle. Boner candidate number 3, I think it's a turkey, isn't good enough, got 97 votes. But boner candidate number 2, Swatting the Zoos, wins the boner of the day with 106 votes.
There you go. That's your boner of the day for today, May 4, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week.
So today is May the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Next Sunday, Mother's Day. Are you prepared? I bet you're not. So we have offered up a Mother's Day giveaway to help you buy Mother's Day gifts for your mom.
Well, if you win, you won't even have to buy a gift. You can just...
X96 has your Mother's Day shopping covered. Listen to Radio from Hell, Nick Davis and Todd Newcomb, to win a prize from one of our great Mother's Day sponsors every day. Plus, enter our web contest at x96.com to win our grand prize, one of each daily prize. Today's prize is a $100 gift certificate to our friends at Lim Jewelers. Lim Jewelers, located in Minvale and at limjewelers.com. Lim is your Mother's Day stop for everything that shines. Nice family-owned company. We like them very much there. Here is your keyword to try to win this Lim Jewelers Mother's Day gift card. Gem. Gem. G-E-M. Gem. Text that to 33986.
All right.
Simple as that.
There you go. Easy.
I have an email of interest here.
They'll drop the bomb. There you go.
What was that?
It's a little mother song for Mother's Day.
Oh, can you do it again? I didn't get all of it.
Okay.
Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb?
That's all.
That's going to be our Mother's Day song.
That's your Mother's Day song.
Okay.
That's all there was, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's more of it. There's more of it, but it's extraordinarily depressing.
What is it called?
Mother.
Mother, do you think they'll like this song?
Yeah.
All right.
So, email of interest I have here.
Is it of interest?
Yeah, well, yes.
I'm interested, and I haven't even heard it yet.
Okay. Can't find my email. Oh, there we go. There we go. Email. Oh, interest.
It says, back in the early 90s, I ran into Bill and Carrie at Gorilla Bicycle.
Gorilla Bicycle?
Gorillas kicking their butts. Remember those commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did lots and lots of those. And I told you at that time when I ran into you, I don't know why we were there together. I usually did stuff but maybe we're, I don't know, special event. I told you that my 7th grade class from Northwest Intermediate listened to Radio from Hell every morning. So he's a teacher. Teaching, So my 7th grade class from Northwest International listened to Radio from Hell every morning. Later on your program, you did a shout out to my class and said that we listen to your program every morning, and that would probably be the last time that I taught in the state of Utah, now that we'd said it out loud.
That tracks.
Yeah. Well, I wanted you to know I retired in 2024 after teaching for 36 years.
Wow.
And the last 29 years at West High, and I still listen to Radio from Hell. Originally, I recorded your shout out on cassette and recently had it digitized if you would like to send it in.
Sure, yeah.
Thanks for keeping your program going, and cheers to you. And that's signed by George Haynes.
Is it in the email?
No, he didn't include it. I wish he had. But I'll contact George, or maybe he's listening. And yes, we'd love to hear it.
Sure.
Hear the shout out that we gave to your 7th grade class at Northwestern Intermediate. And I think I was probably half kidding when I said, when they find out that you're letting 7th graders listen to this every morning, you're going to lose your job. But he didn't, so there you go.
30, how many years?
He retired after 36 years.
36.
Yeah. Wow.
So he taught just a little. Of course, we're going way better than 36. We're going on 40 years. So.
Yeah, our 40th anniversary party, June 6th. We don't have an ad today for it. Does that mean it's sold out?
It's close.
Go to X90.
It's selling briskly.
X96.com. Let me see. Yeah, our banner is still there. Let's see. Radio from Hell 40th anniversary soiree at our friends at Cafe Molise have graciously agreed to host us at the beautiful, beautiful restaurant they have there. It does say you can still buy tickets, but I bet they're almost sold out. Saturday, the 6th of June, 6 p.m. You get a full dinner with that.
Mm-hmm.
The pleasure of our company.
Pleasure of our company. You get a collectible souvenir wine glass. And
you'll get to question us closely on what our careers have meant. We're going to have sort of I'm not sure. I think maybe Carrie has a little better. Do you have an idea in mind of how we're going to organize this? Or
I guess we ought to talk about that, huh?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we really should.
I'll speak with Todd, because Todd's he's gonna host the Q&A thing.
Yeah, well, we should sit down.
So we'll talk with him about it.
Yeah, figure it all out.
I'm a little worried.
What are you worried about?
Well, I mean, I was looking at the menu.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you can eat on it.
I mean, I believe there's cheese involved in everything. So.
Oh, they may have potatoes. They've got some potatoes.
They may have potatoes. There may be potatoes.
Listen, I will talk to. I think it's George, right, who owns the place, Cafe Melisse. I'll have a talk with him and see if we can't get you a potato. Gina, yes,
just one.
Yeah,
just one potato.
A big, like a big Idaho baker. Mm-hmm. Gina would like just a potato, please.
A potato.
Yeah.
People are curious what the dress attire is.
Whatever you want.
It's a
really.
soiree.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, wear shirts with buttons at least.
Shirts with buttons.
Don't wear a tank top.
Yeah.
But just it's a dress up.
No backwards baseball caps.
Yeah.
Okay.
How about that?
How about that?
Yeah.
There's a good start.
That sets the standard right there.
There you go. All right. Let's see. Traffic, Gina, please.
We've got a crash southbound I-215 West at 13th North. Right shoulder affected there. That came in about a half hour ago, and that is the only thing that UDOT's reporting. And nobody sent anything in via text for a minute. But if you see something, you're always welcome to share it with us, and I will pass it along. 33986.
Gina, we would just ask that you not wear your work uniform.
Why?
Because it's a nice event.
I'm comfortable. So we're supposed to be getting our picture taken today. And Sue told Carrie that she should have reminded me not to wear my work uniform.
Which is black shirt, black pants.
I don't know. I don't have anything else. This is what I have.
I know you have other things.
I've seen you in other things.
I've seen you in other things.
You're just lying when you say that.
Maybe I'll wear a caftan.
I mean, even Bill's going to dress up a little.
I will, a little.
See?
You want a caftan?
I'll
Maybe I'll wear a caftan.
I probably will wear this shirt. I really like this shirt, but I'll probably have a jacket and
caftan.
Let's get you a Mrs. Roper caftan.
I have so your wife occasionally sends me, hey, this would look cute on you things. And
pictures of them?
Yeah, or like a link to a, and I did buy one of them and I have it, so maybe I'll wear that.
Okay.
A Sue approved.
But you know what,
maybe
Gina?
she needs to come over and dress you.
Gina, you know what? I don't care what you wear.
No? Okay.
No, not in the slightest.
I can wear my uniform.
You could wear your uniform if you want. You could wear it after wearing it for a whole week.
Just the same?
At work, and then show up at the...
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
All right. I do care.
Okay. There are going to be pictures taken there.
Yes, you're going to be seen by people.
Yeah.
All right. We'll take a break. We'll be back after a short break here with Bill Frost telling us what's on TV this week. Stand by for that. UtahAdvocates.com.
In how many ways can we tell you that the advocates are there to help you, to advocate for you if you've been injured in an accident? I don't.
Yeah, not just injured in a car accident. Maybe you're out jogging. This is weather gets warmer. People are out riding scooters and jogging.
Maybe some jerk hasn't got their dog leashed like it should be.
Oh yeah,
and it kind of comes up and bites you.
And the insurance companies, they have advocates on staff. They have people that work for them, and their sole job is to keep the insurance company from having to pay what they should be paying. So you deserve an advocate.
Now you can call them any time of the day or night. 801-355-5550. They can assess your case on the phone. You don't pay them anything for the consultation on the phone, and if they take your case, you're not going to pay a dime out of pocket. They will get you a settlement, and then that's how they get paid. So it's the Advocates, 801-355-5550 or utahadvocates.com. Mother's Day is this Sunday, is that right?
That is correct.
Yes. Now, I know what you're doing. You're going to see, Is It Me, God, You're There, Margaret.
Are you there, God? It's
Yeah,
me, Margaret.
That's what I said. I said something close to that. And is that all you'll do for Mother's Day?
I mean, I don't know what else. Yeah, I mean that's the one is
somebody doing something special for you?
I don't know.
Is there always a surprise? Because my wife makes it clear what she wants for Mother's Day every year, and that is, what do you want for Mother's Day? Leave me alone. That's essentially it. You know, I want to go outside and work and plant plants all day, plant in the garden all day, and drink mimosas by myself. Leave me alone.
I always planted with my mom for Mother's Day.
Well, and that's historically what my kids have done on Mother's Day is I have a bunch of pots that I have out in the backyard, and they plant my pots for Mother's Day. That's my present.
And I don't do anything because my wife is not my mother.
But you should still.
Don't you? She has children that can do things for her.
She is the mother of your children. Aren't you grateful
mother.
to her for that?
She's
that
not my mother.
Birthed your children.
She says, as a matter of fact, I'm not your mother. Do you do anything for Mother's Day, Carrie, with Sue?
No.
No, because she's not your mother.
Well,
no.
It doesn't make sense. But I was thinking about it, too, because somebody in the chat room, and by the way, if you don't know what the chat room is, you listen to this, you ought to maybe check it out, and it's kind of interesting to participate in there and
so if you go to
see what people are thinking about and talking about.
If you go to the X96 web page or x96.com/live, the chat room appears right below the video. Hi.
And they post stuff all the time. And somebody had, I forget who did it, some guy, I think, found this ad for Andy's Chuck Wagon Buffet because we were talking about it on a best of, apparently. And I probably was telling the story of taking my grandparents there for their 50th or 60th wedding anniversary because that's where they wanted to go. Could have gone to any place expensive in Ogden, which there weren't many places, but they wanted to go there. But he found this ad, enjoy your Mother's Day dinner at Andy's Chuck Wagon from noon to 8 p.m., serving our famous buffet. 35 delicious items to choose from. Andy's Buffet Chuck Wagon, 3684 Wall Avenue in the Kmart Plaza.
Oh, yeah.
and it's just a cheesy little ad that was probably in the Standard Examiner or something, but brought back a huge flood of memories of Andy's Chuck Wagon Buffet. And it made me kind of wish that it was there still.
You would go, wouldn't
I
you?
would go, just to say
for memories.
Yeah. But I think that whole thing is, I don't even know if I could locate it anymore. I guess I have 3684 Wall Avenue, but I'm sure it doesn't look anything like that anymore. But no Andy's Chuck Wagon Buffet for Mother's Day.
Nope.
Somebody says, should I do something for my ex-wife? We have one child together.
You could.
Absolutely, you should.
Well,
she's, again, still the mother of your child. It would be a nice thing to...
But they do have that one child who could do something.
Well, maybe the child is a toddler.
So they're never too early to learn. Do something for your mother.
You have to teach them.
Crawl over there and get her slippers. And crawl back with them.
It's never a bad idea to do something nice for someone. You're looking for excuses not to do it. Not my mother. Not my this. She's my ex-wife, not my current.
I'm always looking for excuses to not do something nice.
I was pulling root vegetables when I was a toddler.
Yeah. It's anyway, Mother's Day is Sunday, and I actually my wife did say she'd like some lobster and some artichokes. So
you'll make dinner for her.
I'll make that happen.
Yeah.
I'll make that happen.
Like Lieutenant Porkins did from Salem, says, what's on TV in Salem? I need to know now. Well, good news, Lieutenant. We have...
So you've just given up any pretense of these being real people.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bill. I just read the text from the towns as they come.
I was Lieutenant Porkins from Salem, okay?
Here comes Porkins, they used to say.
Yep. All right. So is this a sponsored
Oh,
feature?
heavens no.
It's not? Oh, that's too bad.
He's here in the studio with us. He's Bill Frost. Bill Frost is a writer and podcaster and musician. You can find his writings at cityweekly.net, his podcast at wherever podcasts are. TV Tan is what that's called.
Yeah.
And his musicianship, that's available through billfrost.tv?
Yeah, you can find all that stuff there.
Magna Vega.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And you can subscribe, and I'll email you stuff.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
What's on TV?
Today just dropped a new Lord of the Flies series.
Ooh.
Yeah, based on the 1954 novel, of course. And let's just forget about that 1990 movie that really didn't do anything.
It did not happen.
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, that's how good it was.
The one, there was a black and white one years ago. Which was really good.
Yeah. And this is it's about four I had a 4-episode.
Oh, is that it?
It's a very short. It's a British production, so of course it's short. And I looked around for any May the 4th content. Sadly, not, except for the finale of that Mall Shadow Lord show or whatever.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, Maria Menounos has a new reality competition show designed to last on Hulu, where teams of architects, engineers, and inventors compete to fortify homes against the environmental threats of wind, water, ice, and fire.
Well, this sounds fun.
Yeah.
What joyous.
Build your bunker? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the winning team will get a $100,000 grant to develop their ideas further or build a bunker.
Now, remind me who Maria Menounos is.
Oh man, she was
on Entertainment.
One of those shows.
Oh,
yeah.
is she one of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them.
Whatever.
And also for you soccer fans out there, on Vice, we have a 6-part documentary series about the bringing the sport of soccer to America over the last 40 years. It's called Soccer's American Dream. It's on Vice, and which means it'll eventually probably turn up on Hulu.
So you will start way back with the New York Cosmos.
Yeah.
And Pele.
Yeah. And this is, of course, leading up to the World Cup at a time when we're
will it happen?
Super friendly to brown-skinned foreigners, more so than ever before.
Yeah.
At levels no one's ever seen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Welcome to America.
On Wednesday on Prime Video, Season 2 of Citadel, the Russo brothers series for Prime Video that has been, the first season aired in 2023.
Wow.
So it's been a minute.
Did I watch it?
I don't know. Priyanka Chopra Jonas is in this, and Stanley Tucci. It's about
That ring a bell?
No.
It's about an international spy agency, and they expected to make a whole Citadel universe out of this on Prime Video.
just didn't.
And no, that's not happening.
Didn't work out.
Yeah. So I'll bet this will be the last one. Matt Berry joins the cast this season from What We Do in the Shadows, so that can only help.
I am in the Citadel.
Yeah, so is it turning into a comedy then? I'm confused.
No, Matt Berry can be serious.
Okay, all right.
Yes, I can.
But he's so funny no matter what he does. Thursday, The Terror is back. It's only been since like 2019. This will be on Shudder and AMC Plus. It's an anthology horror series. This one features Dan Stevens from Legion.
Mm-hmm.
He's a man who's been wrongly committed to a psychiatric ward, and he's trying to get out. But is he really crazy? We don't really know. Also starring Judith Light, Asif Manvi, and Stephen Root, who is just killing it over on Widow's Bay on Apple TV.
Oh yeah, I watched a couple of episodes of that.
Pretty funny and creepy.
It's very It's the first episode is like it's okay.
Yeah,
and then the second episode it really kicks in.
Yeah, I didn't know Matthew Rhys had comedy in him.
Yeah.
Also on Thursday on Peacock, MIA is a new series from Ozark co-creator Bill Dubuque. It's about a young woman who her journey from becoming a South Florida to become a queen pin in South Florida, drug queen pin, after her family's been murdered, because there's also revenge. And if you never saw Queen of the South, this is that pretty much. And it's Peacock. Friday, Remarkable Bright Creatures, starring Sally Field and Lewis Pullman, son of Bill. This is a film on Netflix. It's about a woman who, a recent widower who starts working at the local aquarium, where she bonds with a giant octopus. This is not a Shape of Water situation, so don't go there.
You mean Splash?
No, Shape of Water.
It's Splash.
Yeah.
She bonds with an octopus. In what sense?
They just seem to have a connection, an understanding through the glass. Also, she's bonding with Will Pullman, who, when I saw the promo, I thought, hey, wait a minute. That's Bill Pullman. No, that is not Bill Pullman.
Oh, he looks that much
Yeah,
like him.
yeah, he does, yeah.
He was in Top Gun Maverick.
There you go.
His name was Bob.
You remember Bob?
His call sign is Bob.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because everybody else has cool call signs, and his is Bob. I'm here for all of your Bill Pullman information.
So are you telling me that when that happened, you laughed out loud and slapped your knee?
Yes, I did.
It was a knee slapper. Also on Friday on Stars, if you have that, a new 5-episode story of Amadeus, called Amadeus, or you can just watch that 1984 movie. Yeah, which was, I don't know how you top that.
Exactly.
Or
Tom Holtz and what F. Murray Abraham.
Yeah, this one stars Will Sharp as Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart and Paul Bettany as Salieri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vision, huh?
Yeah. And also on Friday, if you missed it in theaters, Greenland 2 Migration, starring Gerard Butler. It's a ridiculous environmental disaster film. And I don't know how you top the first movie.
Yeah.
Because it was
because this is after they come out of the bunker. Or
yeah,
like
after the end of the world.
Yeah.
And Saturday Night Live this week will be hosted by Matt Damon. I think
does that mean the Odyssey's coming out soon?
I think so, yeah. Okay. And I don't know if there's any occasion to bring out his Brett Kavanaugh impersonation.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and a musical guest, Noah Kahn. I don't know who that is.
Oh, it's a big show.
He's a big.
It's a big deal. He's a big deal. He's a thing.
He has the #1 album in America right now, Bill Frost.
It'll be actually the charts, man. Sunday, the roast of Kevin Hart.
I'm pass.
Well, I don't know. It might
He's
be worth
short.
it.
Did you know that?
It might be worth it to see people belittle him.
Yeah, this is
belittle him. That's a short.
There you
show.
go, huh? Yeah. This will be a live special on Netflix. We're host is Shane Gillis. And we don't know who else is involved because it'll be a live event.
Yeah,
could be anybody. Only Nikki Glazer can save this.
I'm sure she'll be on it.
Who is Jeff Ross?
Yeah, Jeff Ross. He's involved. He's a producer on this.
I heard him being interviewed by Terry Gross, I think it was. Serious interview. And he it turns out, as you listen to him talk, he's a very sweet, nice guy. I mean, it's with really wonderful stories about his family and about his life and so and then he gets in there and starts rips people apart.
Yeah. Also on Sunday is the season 1 finale of Rooster, and has been picked up for a second season. Steve Carell, so more collegiate laughs coming your way.
I haven't watched it.
It's a Bill Lawrence thing, and I wish it had a little more of something that Shrinking has. It's a little flat. It's funny, but it doesn't quite have that same emotional bite that Shrinking does. And I think just bring a little more of that to the show somehow next year. And I'm sorry to tell you, Carrie, that they canceled Stumble.
Yeah, I saw. Makes me sad.
But they also canceled that Zachary Quinto thing.
That's good news.
What was that?
Good and bad.
Brilliant Minds.
He was a doctor.
He was a doctor. He was House.
He was House, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
They already have a house.
What's really sad is that So my wife and I watched For All Mankind.
Yes.
And we watched I think there were 4 seasons. This is the 5th season.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was entertaining. It was well produced. Had good acting. We've watched, I think, 2 episodes or maybe 2.5 of this final season. It is so bad we're not going to watch the rest of it.
You're not a completist?
Oh my God, it's awful. And it makes me feel bad because they did a really good job. And now here you can just say, we're just trying to get it done. Just get it. The whole thing is a bunch of 2 shots of people talking at each other all the time.
Sounds like a budget issue.
Yeah, you can just tell. It's just like, oh my God.
Apple said, no more money for you.
Yep.
No more money.
That's all the new stuff happening this week.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Bill Frost.
Everybody should watch Margot's Got Money Troubles.
Yeah, on Apple TV.
It's good.
Everyone should be happy with the commute. I have no accidents to tell you about, and you don't have any to tell me about. So I'm going to go with things are great. If they're not great, you can always text us and let us know at 33986. At Shriners, the most advanced scoliosis procedures are born. They deliver access to the world's best doctors for nearly every pediatric orthopedic condition. The most amazing care anywhere begins at shrinerschildrens.org.
All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's easy to play the game, easy to win the prize. All you have to do is sit through a trivia game with Gina. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. What is our prize today?
Tickets to see Foster the People Friday, September 18th at America First Field.
You're going to see Foster the People. 877-602-9696. That is the number to call to play the game. Beat Gina, 877-602-9696. Randlife.com/X96.
Local mortgage company, Rand Life, and they really can help you. They helped me with my mortgage a long time ago. They're a local company, and they do it very well. You think you need a huge down payment for your home to buy a new home? Well, you don't. Rand Life Home Loans can make home ownership more affordable than ever. With their new in-home down payment assistance program, Rand Life helps cover the rollout costs, the upfront costs for your down payment and all those fees and all of that stuff so that you can get into a home sooner. They offer a couple of really flexible assistance programs. Check it out. They can explain it all to you, but if you thought that home ownership was not within your reach, this might make it happen. Their down payment assistance program. So visit randlife.com/X96 for more information. That's randlife.com/X96. You know, Gina.
Yep.
I wanted to talk about the best way to give your hamster a bath here, but
the best way.
Yeah,
that tells me there are many ways, but there's
only really one good way. Mm-hmm. But I got to thinking maybe it would be more widely interesting if you told everybody how your sleepover, your slumber party, with your mother and your sisters went. I
got to admit, I'm curious.
Well, so Mary Claire's birthday, my mother, the sainted Mary Claire's birthday. And as she said, you only turn 75 once, to which I said, you only turn every age only once, and she didn't like that. She said that was not very nice.
But that's the humor of the statement of saying you only you can. That's why it's funny, or so allegedly funny.
But for her 75th birthday, she wanted to have a slumber party with me and my sisters.
Okay.
And she wanted to do this at the Grand America, because if you're going to have a slumber party, you don't want to just go anywhere.
Sure. No, you want to have it in the rumpus room with the bean bags.
And the idea being, well, you know, if we're in town close to our houses, the only thing that makes sense if you're going to go stay at a hotel is if it's nicer than your house. You know, like
yeah, that makes sense. You've got like 8 sisters or something, don't you?
No, there's Mikkel and Kelly and Carrie and me. There's four girls.
Which one's the good-looking one?
They are all good-looking.
Oh, okay.
So when Mary Claire made the reservations, she's like, I'll take care of the hotel
okay.
reservations.
Okay.
And
all right.
So we get to the hotel, and it's a suite,
Yeah. Okay.
and there are 2 double beds.
Mm-hmm.
And she had said before we got there, there's 2 double beds and a couch. And I said, well, I'll take the couch.
Because you're the one who always.
Well, just because why not? Plus then I don't have to sleep with anybody.
There's the real reason.
That's it.
I'll take the couch.
Reason enough.
Yeah. So there should be room for everyone.
Yeah.
Two sisters in one bed, and mom and a sister in the other bed, and La Barberi on the divan.
Yeah. So we check into the hotel, and the other thing Mary Claire wanted was she wanted us all to go get a massage, which is nice. It's her birthday, but let's all go get a massage.
All right.
We go get a massage.
In the hotel.
Yeah. We go out to dinner. We went to Cafe Molise, which was great.
Mm-hmm.
And we get back to the hotel, and we have cake in the room and champagne. She didn't have champagne, but we had champagne for the rest of us, and we're getting ready for bed. And I noticed that the couch in the room is not a couch. It's a wicker love seat.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. It's wicker. It's not even made out of.
Yeah. Now.
And.
Okay.
And my mom said, "Are you going to be okay on that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be fine." I got an extra blanket and comforter from housekeeping, and I made up and she said, "It's not even long enough for you to lay down on." And I said, "Well, I sleep all scrunched up anyway. It'll be fine."
Do you know that you can call downstairs and say, "We need a rollaway bed," and they will bring you a rollaway bed?
I didn't, but
you know, they would have done that.
They would have, but it would have been in the middle of the night when everybody else was asleep. It would have awakened the entire room if I had done that. Because I started out the night on the wicker love seat, all scrunched up.
Didn't you figure out 10 minutes into it?
I mean, I did, but you're like, this is fine. This is fine.
Yeah.
It was not fine.
No.
I would have figured it out by looking at it.
And so at about 1:30, I took the blankets off the wicker love seat, and I made a little bed on the floor. We're staying at the $500 a night Grand America, and I am on the floor.
They have larger rooms too, you know,
which are more than I mean,
yeah.
But
you only turn 75 once. Why not spring for a room that's comfortable for everybody?
I haven't slept on the floor in...
How was it? I used to like sleeping on the floor occasionally.
No, it's not good. Not good at all. But...
Were you warm enough?
I mean, yeah, no, I wasn't
So you
cold.
just were stiff.
It was just...
You got up and you were stiff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still stiff.
And see, I would have snuck out in the middle of the night, went down to the front desk, got my own room, and then...
Yeah.
Well, so what it reminded me of, and I've told y'all this story before, the other time we do sleepovers is when we do girls' shopping weekend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And you stay at the Marriott and go to the mall, the Crossroads Mall.
When all of that was a thing. And,
was that gone? Where'd it go?
But when I came clean with my sisters and my mom, when we woke up the next morning, my mom said, I looked over and I saw that you weren't on the couch and I didn't know where you went. I thought you might have left. I'm like, no, I was on the floor. But that reminds me, it's been long enough that I think I can come clean with y'all about something.
I hate this.
So when we used to do shopping weekend was my mom and all of her friends and their daughters.
It's a big thing.
And we'd go spend the night in a hotel in one room and go shopping for Christmas. And we did this for years. About 3 or 4 times in the years that we were doing that, my husband and I had a secret rendezvous.
You had to be really quiet. You'd wake everybody up.
He would get a room in the hotel we were in.
Oh.
And I would wait till everybody fell asleep.
And you'd go.
And I would sneak out of the room.
And
I would...
Again, aren't you worried when you do something like that? If someone wakes up and they go, oh, my God, where's Gina?
Maybe she's been kidnapped.
Something must have happened.
Yeah, she's been kidnapped.
I better call down to the front and see what's going on. That didn't ever occur to you that somebody might get kind of
No.
worried? Because if I'd awakened and found a member of my party missing in the room, I would be worried.
It never happened. It was fine. But I came clean and told them we did this 3 or 4 times throughout the years. I'd sneak away for a few hours.
Were you hoping that then your mother would say, well, that's it. I am never inviting you to this again.
Were you disowned?
Well, she only turned 75 once, so we won't do this again.
I see. Well,
on the floor.
You know,
and the floor of the Grand America is no nicer than the floor in any
well,
anywhere.
many of the things you do are just inexplicable to me. And but I'm going to tell you, if you're very stiff and you're still stiff today, the best way to deal with that is to walk it. Oh, never mind.
No.
You're not going to walk it off. No. I'm Beat Gina announcer Johnny O. We'll play the game in just a moment, but first, this question. Are you tired of dry, boring Sunday dinners?
Yes.
Well, don't just cook your meat.
Okay.
Stuff it!
Huh?
Say goodbye to flavor fatigue with the Ronco Solid Flavor Injector. While other injectors only handle liquids, Ronco's heavy-duty design lets you plug your meat with real, solid ingredients.
Wow.
Garlic? Just plop it in your meat.
Huh.
Jalapenos? Give it a kick right into the meat. Bacon bits? Absolutely right into the meat. Plugging your meal is fast, it's easy, and it turns a standard grocery store roast into a 5-star masterpiece.
Wow.
Set it, forget it, and flavor it. Heavy-duty stainless steel, easy grip handle, dishwasher safe. The secret to the perfect roast is the Ronco Solid Flavor Injector. Purchase yours today at the As Seen on TV kiosk in the Old Highway Mall.
Oh.
The Old Highway Mall is located on the Old Highway just west of town. What have you got to lose?
Exactly.
And now, here's a man who loves a good roast. Your host, Kerry Jackson.
A good injected roast.
Indeed. Did you like the video there?
That was
No, it's a little unsettling.
It was actually a little. Oh well. Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, you'll be playing against Dan today. Dan, are you there? Dan, honey, we're doing a radio show.
Did we lose Dan?
Hello?
Oh.
There he is.
Yep.
Hi, Dan.
There, yeah.
Dan?
I'm a little worried about Dan.
Yeah. I'm going to need your attention, Dan.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Dan, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. You call it heads or tails.
Head.
All right, let's see what happens. It is tails. Oh, Dan.
Dan, I'm even more worried now. You're going to have to work for these Foster the People tickets. They're coming Friday, September 18th to America First Field with special guest Goth Babe.
All right, because Gina won the coin toss, that means she goes first, Dan. It's multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If she gets it correct, she gets the point. If not, I hope you were paying attention, Dan, because I'll ask you the same question. And if you answer it correctly, you'll steal Gina's point away. We'll do that back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. All right, some leftover Batman trivia, Gina. Here we go. All right. Who is Batman's main enemy in the latest Batman movie, The Batman?
Okay.
Who is his main enemy? Is it 1, Penguin? Is it 2, the Riddler? Is it 3, Shandell and his twin brother Harry? Or 4, Egghead?
The Riddler.
The Riddler is correct.
There's a point for Gina. Now, Dan, it's your turn.
All right, Dan. What Batman movie is widely agreed upon as the worst Batman movie? Is it 1, Batman and Robin? Is it 2, The Dark Knight Rises? Is it 3, Batman and Wolverine? Or 4, 12 Angry Batmen?
Oh my gosh. Batman and Robin?
Correct.
1?
Yes.
Yes.
George Clooney.
1-1. And a lot of day glow, as I recall.
Yes. All right, Gina?
Yes.
In the Batman TV series, What make and model of car was the Batmobile modeled
Oh,
after?
jeez. Okay.
Is that your? Are you getting your fries, Dan? Is that?
That was my work radio. I'll turn it down.
Okay.
Gina, in the Batman TV series, what make and model of car was the Batmobile modeled after?
Okay.
Is it 1, the 1964 Cadillac Seville? Is it 2, the 1955 Lincoln Futura? Is it 3, the 1974 Dodge Monaco sedan? Or 4, the 1973 Chevrolet Caprice convertible?
There are no joke answers in that.
I think they're all funny.
I will go with the number 4.
No.
The 73 Caprice convertible?
I don't know.
No, that's the Great Red Shark from Hunter
okay.
Thompson's book. You have to remember, the TV series was 1966.
Oh, okay.
Dan, what is your answer?
2.
1955 Lincoln
Oh,
Futura.
Yeah, there you go.
It was a concept car.
That's 2-1 for Dan, and Dan controls the question. This could be it.
Dan, we're shifting over to Uma Thurman trivia. What has Uma said is her favorite and most defining role? Is it 1, the bride in Kill Bill? Is it 2, Mia Wallace in Pulp Fiction? Is it 3, Poison Ivy in Batman and Robin? Or 4, Venus in The Adventures of Baron Munchausen?
Oh, wow. I definitely think it's between 1 and 2. We'll go Pulp Fiction, too.
Pulp Fiction is your answer?
No.
It must be the bride.
Yeah.
Kill Bill. Yep.
Yeah. Now, Dan.
Oh, Dan.
It's shifted over.
See
and-
what happens?
And Gina could win. And Gina is fond of pointing out, see what happens?
Hug around and find out, Dan. That's what's happening.
Game of Thrones trivia. Game of Thrones trivia, Gina.
Okay.
Sansa Stark and Tyrion Lannister were suspected of poisoning King Joffrey, who, however, really did the little monster
You
in.
gave me this isn't fair, Dan.
Is it 1, Taylor Frankie Paul? Is it 2, Lucretia Borgia? Is it 3, Olenna Tyrell? Or 4, Tyrion Lannister?
I want Cersei to know it was me. It's number 3.
Yes, correct.
There you go. I'm sorry.
Oh, Dan.
Oh, Dan,
Gina.
that wasn't fair at all, Dan.
I had no clue.
That's okay. I like to be fair. I'm going to give you these Foster the People tickets, even though I beat you.
Oh,
All right. Hang on the line,
very
Dan.
true. Thank you.
Hang on.
So I've got to get home. I've got some meat that needs injecting.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
All right. Big boy news now, brought to you by...
The Utah Brewers Guild invites you to the Great Beer Mashup Saturday, May 9th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Woodbine Food Hall. Utah's most talented craft brewers will release a plethora of new collaborative beers for your tasting pleasure. Get tickets at utahbrewersguild.org. Must be 21 or older to attend.
And remember...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Netflix, their top movie is Apex. Holds the number 1 spot. And I don't remember talking about it. Charlize Theron.
She's a climber.
I don't remember. Did we talk about it at all?
No.
It's number 1. While Swapped and Remarkably Bright Creatures have also crashed into the top 10 of the Netflix movies this week. The number 1 film is Apex, 38.2 million views across Netflix. Survival thriller star Charlize Theron hunted in the Australian wilderness, supported by... Oh, we did talk about this just briefly with Sean Means. He mentioned it because I remember Taron Egerton is in it as well. May release breaking top 10 Swapped, which I don't know what that is. Remarkably Bright Creatures. It sounds like it's based on a book, but I don't. And then something. Apex isn't just leading the pack; it's leaving everybody in the dust. But that's because it's Charlize Theron. It has to be. She is such a draw, and particularly when she plays these kind of. This is kind of an adventurous, tough woman part.
I've said it before. If you replace Charlize Theron in every role that Tom Cruise has ever played, she's better.
I can see that. I can envision that.
Taron Egerton, his part in it, he is a twisted predator who views her as his prey. And it is a crackling action thriller. I think I'll watch this.
Although, don't ever look at Tom Cruise and then immediately at a picture of Tig Notaro. Because you'll say that they look the same.
Oh,
they look a bit
no.
alike. Yes, they do.
Yes.
I don't know who. It's upsetting for Tig. I'm thinking. It's,
Hey, don't you just hate it when your yacht's too big?
Oh, always.
This yacht is way too big.
Source tells Page Six that Jeff Bezos is quietly shopping his $500 million floating palace Kourou because it's just too big. Too big to manage.
Who does Jeff Bezos sell a $500 million yacht to?
You remember
who's
all
in the market for that?
Do you remember all of the bull crap with that?
Yeah.
Yacht, having to move it down from where it was built.
Yes.
And they had to take down a bridge.
Yep.
The jaw-dropping vessel also has $75 million support ship that comes with it, the Abiona. Though it is unclear if this is part of the deal. According to reports, it costs $30 million a year just to operate the two ships together. Not that that's a burden for Jeff, but you know.
I'm serious though. Who has that kind of
know.
money to buy that?
I don't know. The ship is equipped with water cannons, which are meant to ward off pirates.
Sure.
But could possibly be used for blasting paparazzi. It was built to resemble Jeff Bezos' pal and fellow billionaire Barry Diller's yacht, EOS, but on a much larger scale. Yeah. Okay, well.
But give them tax breaks because it'll trickle down.
A proposed data center in northern Utah would generate and consume more than twice the electricity now used by the entire state if local officials approve it. I believe they're voting today. Supporters say that the hyperscale data center would create 2,000 jobs and help keep the U.S. competitive in the fast-moving field of AI. Critics say it will be environmentally catastrophic, using water amid drought and burning fossil fuels to supply the facility's enormous electricity needs. Box Elder County commissioners are scheduled to vote today on the proposal by investor Kevin O'Leary of Shark Tank fame.
Right away, you should be skeptical.
The project, which the state is calling Stratos, would occupy about 60 square miles. County commissioners had planned to vote on the project last Monday, but delayed the decision after one member complained, we brought in at least, we were brought in at the last hour, and we're expected to just run with this.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. I think even if they vote against it, they're going to find a way around it. This is going to happen.
The proposal is being advanced by Utah's Military Installation Development Authority, and to lure O'Leary, the MIDA on April 24th approved a massive energy tax cut for Stratos.
Right there.
Charging 0.5% versus the 6% it's authorized to collect. It's a competition, MIDA head Paul Morris told the board. That's also why we've been rushing it so fast. MIDA is seeking Box Elder's approval before environmental or traffic studies are complete. Natural gas will power the data center. Morris told county officials on April 22nd that 100% of the power will be generated from natural gas. Full capacity is expected to reach 9 gigawatts. Spencer Cox and MIDA have promised that the facility will have to follow state and federal environmental laws.
Yeah, but we've loosened those.
We've already ripped those to pieces.
Those laws don't ban pollution. Instead, major polluters simply apply for permits and have to pay for pollution reduction measures.
Yeah. It's at the Box Elder County Fine Arts Building. Protest at 3, meeting at 4.
That's at the fairgrounds.
Tremont.
Box Elder County Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
Let's see. Margot, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to do this. The Jordan River. Dirty, smelly water, precious wildlife and fragile urban oasis, safety concerns, untapped recreation potential, land mismanagement, and a ghost.
A ghost?
Yeah. That's how 61 Utahns describe the Jordan River In a short answer, open response survey by the Great Salt Lake Collaborative, as the river gains more attention, including years of restoration completed, more work underway, and billions of dollars committed to the watershed, you want to know, how do Utahns actually feel about the Jordan River? It's better than it once was. Lots of room to improve, said Ryan Hilkins, who pack rafts the river. If you look at the picture that we have at x96.com/live, that looks lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks nice.
And that is a section of the Jordan River. The further north you go, though, the more garbage and homeless encampments there are, said Amy Brunvan from Salt Lake City. When I tell people I like to float the Jordan River, they'll say, well, what about the dead bodies? It's a jewel. Water in the desert should be treated as such, cleaned up and preserved for everybody to enjoy. And there have been efforts to do that, as evidenced by that section there. And they hopefully they will continue to do that, because really, and by the way, it's in the Holy Lands, it's the River Jordan, and here we just call it the Jordan River.
Do you think it would help?
I think we should start
it?
calling it the River Jordan.
River of Jordan.
The
How
River
about that?
Jordan. Well, no, because it's not of Jordan. We're not in. It's the original.
Doesn't it pass through West Jordan?
Oh yeah, it probably does. Yeah,
See?
It's the River of Jordan. So there you go. I've always wanted to kayak or canoe on it, but I never have. Utah County Commissioners they're hosting a big pickleball tournament.
Oh boy!
Well, it's for a good cause. It's pickleball. Let's see. The Utah County Commission hosted the pickleball tournament in support of the Children's Justice Center, which takes in children who are victims of physical and sexual abuse. We can't prosecute those that are doing these crimes if we don't have the information we need, and if a child is too afraid to speak to the authorities, or they get re-traumatized when they do, they don't want to, said Commissioner Amelia Powers Gardner. That's where the Children's Justice Center steps in. They create a safe, comfortable, friendly, child-friendly environment where they can feel at ease to be able to tell their stories in their own words, and so that people can find out, the proper people can find out, investigate what's happened to the children who've been abused.
So I'm almost an empty nester, and we are talking with other people about that. We're like, okay, what are my husband and I? What are we going to do now that the kids are gone? And more than one person has said, well, you got to take up pickleball. That's the next step.
That's a requirement.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a requirement.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
You'll be in here with your pickleball paddle.
Yep.
So, we had extensive sports with very important sports earlier, but I just wanted to give you guys. I know you didn't watch the Derby, so you don't know where.
Actually, I did.
My horse,
you did?
my horse won, didn't it?
No,
I watched the last 30 seconds of it.
So Carrie's horse scratched the Puma, or the Puma, if you prefer.
Puma.
Scratched. Let's see. Katie, Albus did not do well. Albus came in 15th place. Sorry. Let's see. Robusta was right there at 14, so you did slightly better, Dawson. Lakai did great. Lakai's Chief Wallaby came in 4th place.
Fourth
so that
place.
was good. But my pick, the Utah horse, Pavlovian, last place.
Last place.
And I have a bone to pick with Jimmy Fallon
which
about
one was
this.
mine, by the way?
Something bourbon.
Dan and Bourbon.
You didn't say how mine did.
I did. I'm sorry. You came in right behind Chief Wallaby at number 5. So you were very close.
Didn't finish in the money, but
No. But Jimmy Fallon does these things where he has puppies come on and they try to predict like sporting events. Now there were 18 horses in the Kentucky Derby. He couldn't have 18 puppies on stage, so he had 8 or something. If you have puppies predicting the Kentucky Derby and you're only picking 8 of the horses, you don't pick Pavlovian as one of the dogs.
Pavlov's dog. Okay.
Jimmy missed opportunity there.
I'm betting that nobody there made that connection.
Missed opportunity.
I was thinking that you were going to question his scientific method.
No, I
predicting.
applaud the puppy method. Just,
I thought maybe you were going to just say, And like everything Jimmy Fallon does, it wasn't funny.
It wasn't funny. But I'll watch puppy when he has puppy. It works. I watch when he does puppy things. That's your sports. Weather, 63 currently. Going to have a high of 74 today. Mostly sunny. There is about a 30% chance of some scattered afternoon thunderstorms. That hangs around tonight and a little bit into tomorrow. High of 69 expected tomorrow. Overnight low tonight in the 50s and tomorrow in the 40s. Traffic, we've really had a great commute. Barely had anything to tell you about this morning. Let me see if anything new has happened. Just this crash northbound I-15 at Bangor Highway, milepost 289. Right shoulder is affected there. Yeah, nobody sent anything in via text, but if you see something, please share it with us, 33986. The grim, dark future of the 41st millennium is shaking with new releases for Warhammer 40K. Protect the Imperium from large threats with the new Imperial Knight Destrier, or serve forces of chaos with the new Iron Warriors Combat Patrol. More available at Haster Games.
Thank you very much. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a few minutes with some geek news for you. And then, of course, the Boner Recap game happens after 9 o'clock. Stay tuned.
A couple of things. I went to the to see Dr. Cobble yesterday.
Yes.
And he said, let me take a little blood and see, I want to check a couple of things.
Okay.
So we'll do a blood draw. And I said, okay. And so his
blood. So you do have some.
There's the, there.
Oh. Huh?
So his nurse, Allison, came in, and I like Allison. We're chatting, and she sticks the needle in my right arm, the vein. Looks for the vein, finds it, all of that, sticks it in there, and we're chatting away. And she stops talking, and she said, "I'm in that vein. I can see it. I'm in there." And I said, "What?" She said, Have you like hydrated today? Are you drinking water at all?" Or
whoa.
And I said, "Well, I don't. I don't think I've drunk a lot of water today. But why? What's?" She said, "There's no blood coming out." I said, "What?"
I was joking.
And this is how you find you're dead.
Yeah. I said, "What?" She said, I know. I can see the vein. It was very clear. I'm in that vein, and there is no blood coming out."
Were you numb?
No. And I said, "Well, I don't." And she said, "All right." Well, she took it out, and she went and she got another one. I said, "So you would try the other arm?" And she said, "Yeah." And then so I my other arm, and she stuck it in there. She's really good, by the way. She barely feel it, and I didn't look. I don't like to look anyway, but I didn't dare look.
Yeah.
And I said, "So is there any coming out of that one?" And she said, Yes, it's fine.
Was it glugging?
No, it just
was it
no glugging. No.
Now, and I see people in the chat room saying that's happened to them. That's never happened to me, and I was a
little unnerving.
And I said, "Well, why did that happen?" And Dr. Cobble happened to step back in at that point, and he said, "It just does every once in a while." He said, "It's not a big deal." But it would
have bothered me.
It bothered me at first. Yeah, it bothered me at first.
There's no blood coming. Doesn't it have to always be there?
Yeah, I said, what?
Isn't it not an occasional thing?
And now I don't really have a really good explanation for why it happens sometimes. I should find out. And I'm sure there is an explanation. I just haven't looked into it. But when I went home and I was talking to my youngest child about it, they said, "Oh, that happens to me all the time."
All the time?
Yeah. Which is, I said, "Really?" Yes, not every time, they said, but it's happened to me on several occasions. The blood draw and nothing comes out. It was weird.
You're in trouble if they stick the needle in you and it goes.
Yeah, if like a little like air comes out,
dust and air comes.
Yeah,
then it's trouble.
That would be bad. But I guess I'm
Constricted vessels can be caused by dehydration.
Yeah, that's
so
what she asked me. She asked me, have you hydrated today? And I probably was kind of a little dehydrated. I have not been drinking enough water. I've been depending on seltzer, which actually I think is fine. You can drink seltzer. It hydrates you, but water is the very best.
You're going down that Gina Barberi hole.
There's water and Diet Coke.
Yeah. No, you really, most people, experts are saying that 8 glasses of water a day thing is it's just you don't really have to do that. You can count coffee. You can count. You can count Diet Coke.
Well, but it says caffeine can restrict the blood vessels. So if you've had a lot of
true.
caffeine before a blood draw, that can make it.
Yeah, no, I haven't, and I haven't had I don't think my veins collapsed or anything. It just.
This also says nicotine can cut. You haven't been smoking, have you?
Nope.
No.
And I hadn't been around the smoked chilies at Harmon's either.
Is this sponsored, Gina?
Oh yeah, we got a nice email from our friend Dave at
Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever. All kinds of things for Mom for Mother's Day available.
Oh yeah.
You got Jane Austen card games. You've got a Princess Bride cookbook. You've got oven mitt that says, "In fact, it was not easy peasy lemon squeezy." All kinds of silly, fun stuff there. And, of course, great cards. But Cabin Fever and Charlie Square, it's so much more than a card store.
Yes, thank you. All right. There have been 7 previous Resident Evil movies.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize there were that many.
Based on the video games. There have been 7 of them. But Zach Kreger, who did
Weapons
and Barbarian, which was my favorite one, he has been given the domain and says, "Here's
do something with that.
Make a Resident Evil movie." So he's thrown one together. And he released sort of a teaser trailer to give you an idea of what his Resident Evil universe looks like.
Hello? I had a little bit of a problem on the road. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
In the log line, it says, in an all-new story, Resident Evil follows Brian, a medical courier who unwittingly finds himself in an action-packed nonstop race for survival as one fateful, horrifying night collapses around him in chaos.
Hey, babe. Look, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier, but some things have happened. I'm in like a seriously messed up situation right now. And it looks like there's a chance that we might not get to talk to each other again.
It's the creatures. It's basically in the universe of Resident Evil. So there you go. It's this is what Zach Kreger said. Over the last couple of decades, I have played an S-ton of Resident Evil. The games are naturally cinematic. So if you love the games, you will feel their influence in the movie. So it's September 18th is the release date. So there you go.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. It's Star Wars Day, so I got some Star Wars news for you.
Of course, you gotta
have some Star Wars news for you. Because Bill said, I was looking around, couldn't find anything. But I found a couple of things. First of all, ahead of the release of The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is just weeks away, Lucasfilm and Disney are mining the film's opening action sequence for all it's worth. Now, they showed it at CinemaCon last month, and it was 20 minutes, but for Star Wars Day, a trimmed-down version of the 20-minute sequence is now on your Disney+. Plus.
Oh, okay.
So you can watch the first part of the movie, give you an idea of what it's all about. That's on your Disney Plus exclusively. So you can look for that. Also, just released over the weekend, if you play the Fortnite, new games, characters, and worlds are rolling through May. And there's a watch party featuring 10 minutes of The Mandalorian and Grogu. That's probably this sequence that they're talking about. And, every kid wants this, an in-game Q&A with director Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
So, Walt Disney Company and Epic Games doubling down on Star Wars in Fortnite, launching a slew of new games and features that will bring characters and worlds from Star Wars to your video game. May 1st, we'll see 3 games launch from Lucasfilm and Epic. Galactic Siege, which is a 10 versus 10 battle across planets. Escape Vader, which is a 4-player cooperative game where teams attempt to escape Vader.
Okay.
And Droid Tycoon, where users can build and customize droids. New games.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, new games are going to be rolling out through the month of May. The watch party for Mandalorian and Grogu is on May 19th. And on May 26th is the Q&A with Jon Favreau. Every kid wants.
Oh, it's a dream.
Yeah.
It's a dream.
Yeah. I just saw that there was the reason it caught my attention is because you can play as a Jawa in one of the games. So
Carrie, that's just for you.
There you go. I'll do that. Eric Kripke, after, of course, hearing about Gen V being canceled, suggested that the upcoming VOT Rising could integrate story ideas from the unproduced 3rd season of Gen V. He said it's very early days because we're focusing on getting VOT Rising out into the world, but Amazon has expressed an interest that they want more potential stories in the world. So we're internally brainstorming a couple of different ideas. We'll see which ones get traction, but they all have an opportunity to absorb, or at least some of the Gen V gang. And that's very much by design. We're hopeful we can find a way to do it, so unfortunately I can't share that. He says the idea that Marie is powerful and it's not the end of her story in Gen V. All right?
Okay.
So there's that. And finally, I know you've been clamoring for this.
What's that?
A reboot of Casper the Friendly Ghost.
No.
Is it a movie or a TV show?
Well, this will be a TV series, apparently.
Who was that? That was Bill Pullman.
We're Bill Pullman heavy today.
Yeah. But it's in development.
It was terrible.
On Disney Plus from Steven Spielberg and Goosebumps showrunner Rob Letterman and Hillary Winston. No details yet about the new Casper. The series is described as a modern update on the classic ghost story, believed to have a dark edge to it the way that Wednesday attacks the Addams Family lore.
Well, as Bill has said so often about Casper, Casper must be a dead child.
It's a little dead kid.
So that's
specifically,
you know the bet.
Richie Rich.
Richie, is that who he's?
He's a dead Richie Rich.
Oh,
they're
that's
all in
creepy.
the same.
Yeah.
Listen,
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Show me what you got.
Okay.
But damn it, we better have Hot Stuff, the little devil in there.
Spooky.
And Spooky, the ghost.
And Nightmare the horse.
And the Ghostly Trio.
Why do I know so much about Casper?
Because you read Casper comics when you were a kid.
I guess I did. Jeez.
See, if you look at the picture of Casper and Richie Rich side by side.
They look the same.
Yeah.
Richie Rich is dead and he's Casper now.
Well, good riddance to Richie Rich.
I agree.
Last thing UDOT reported about 35 minutes ago was this crash northbound I-15 milepost 289 Bangor Highway in Draper. So that may or may not be an issue. I don't know. Why don't you tell me if you're nearby? Tell me something, because we got no traffic. Things are great, I guess. We'll go with that. If that changes, wherever you are, 33986. Clark Planetarium proudly presents Laser K-Pop Demon Hunters, where electrifying K-pop rhythms collide with a high-energy battle of light and sound. It's bold, it's intense, it's unlike anything you've seen before. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Okay, we're going to take a break, play a song, and after that song, it's the Boner Recap game. It's easy to play. All you have to do is call and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, I would cheat today because it was a very close race. Go to x96.com, click on the box that says Boners May 4, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. What is the prize?
It's tons of prizes. It's a Radio from Hell chicken bucket with a Harmon's gift card. Get yourself a rotisserie chicken in there. And tickets to Lagoon.
So you got the chicken bucket with Lagoon tickets in there. 877-602-9696. Line up and play the Boner Recap game after these messages and a song. 877-602-9696.
Oh, listen, I got to look this up, don't I?
What's that?
This things that they don't things that are in hot dogs that you probably don't want to know
We
about.
already know.
Well, you may think you know.
We know there's parts in there.
A certain amount of feces and rat hair
Oh,
are
there's
allowed.
more than that. It's more than that.
Is it an official list, I guess, is what we're asking?
Is this a list?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a list. So, you going to play the thing or?
Well, I wasn't sure if it was officially a
Well,
list.
don't worry about it. It is
I
sort
got
of a
it.
list.
I got it.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
Because hot dogs are so popular, I mean, they are practically a staple at barbecues and
Love 'em.
baseball games. Doesn't mean that they're the best thing that you can put in your body.
Oh, dear God, no.
These cylinders of encased meat have a few dirty secrets lurking inside, especially if you're buying the cheapest versions on the market. So it does behoove you, if you're going to buy hot dogs, don't buy the cheapos. Here are some of the things you don't really want to know about hot dogs, but it may help you make better buying decisions when you throw a package in your shopping basket. Your hot dog might have foreign objects in them like, shall we say, glass?
What?
Yes, glass.
There isn't an acceptable level of glass that they'll let in. I don't.
Hot dogs. 38 people have reported to the USDA Food Safety Inspection Service that they found foreign objects in their hot dogs. 38 people is a small number given how many hot dogs are consumed, but remember, those are just the ones who took time to report. Here are some of the items people have found in their Franks, according to a Time magazine article. A piece of rubber band. Tiny, hard, white pieces of plastic. A clump of hair or something rat-like. The tip of a razor blade. Glass shards. Various pieces of metal, wires, a staple, a button, a piece of bone, and what looked like an insect larva. Ugh.
Why are we doing this?
Because you should know about this. Do you eat hot dogs?
No.
Well, then it shouldn't concern you. Okay. But for those of you who do,
But think about how many
I have
kids,
yeah.
you know, as you're growing up, and they're just little kids. Sometimes that's all you can get them to eat.
Yeah.
You know,
hot dogs
them when I was little.
are ripe for foodborne contamination. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the issue comes down to hot dogs getting contaminated with listeria after being processed and packaged. The FDA's clear advice, and you know, Carrie, you've done this. You have eaten raw hot dogs.
I have.
So have I.
Yes.
They say make sure they are steaming hot because they could easily have listeria in them, and that'll kill it.
Oh, I know who this list is for. It's Mitt Romney.
Oh.
Yeah, hot dog meat.
He loves hot dog meat.
Yes.
There's
like all the humans do.
Well, there's apparently not much meat in a hot dog.
Well,
when you think hot dog, you think meat, or at least Mitt Romney does, because he says hot dog meat.
Hot dog meat.
What else could a hot dog possibly be? Well, if you take the time to read the ingredients, the first ingredient, followed by water on hot dog labels, but that's not exactly true. Meat is typically listed as the first ingredient, followed by water, but that's not necessarily true. There can be, and this is where what you were saying comes in, Gina, skeletal muscle.
That's meat.
Yeah, sort of. Also, a variety of tissues, including bone, collagen, blood vessels, plant material, peripheral nerves, adipose tissue, which is fat, cartilage, and skin. But if it helps at all, the study also noted that brain tissue is not present. So no brain tissue.
Well, we have that going for us.
Are there pig snouts in your hot dogs?
Yes.
According to an article published in Business Insider, hot dogs start with meat trimmings. This vague descriptor basically means that the meat is taken from the leftovers of an animal after all the other better parts of the animal are cut away. So hot dogs contain trimmings. Hot dogs contain tons of fat and sodium. We knew that.
Yes.
And hot dog making is beyond horrifying to watch, they say.
But
Yes?
like if you eat a kosher hot dog, you can, if you're going to have one, if you have a kosher hot dog, I don't think any of these things are in those.
If your favorite hot dog uses the word, read the label, mechanically separated meat, You're consuming batter-like or paste-like meat product produced by forcing bones and attached edible meat under high pressure through a sieve.
Why are we still doing this?
To separate this is vital information. Your hot dogs may contain what's called white slime. It's a batter or paste-like meat product. Okay. Remember when there was that controversy over pink slime? Well, hot dogs may contain white slime, nitrites, and nitrates, which are associated with cancer. Kid-friendly hot dog. Oh, and hot dogs, is considered a kid-friendly food.
Yeah.
Kids, actually, they're a choking hazard. Kids choke on hot dogs all the time. You get too big of a piece in your little throat, and it's not good. I love hot dogs.
After all that, are you still all in on hot dogs?
I will still eat a hot dog.
I'll still eat a hot dog. Yeah. But I do if the rare times that I buy them, I do make sure that they're
like the Hebrew Nationals or...
I don't like Hebrew Nationals. They're kind of too salty, but...
A guy looked it up and says that Nathan's famous skinless beef franks are Consumer Reports' highest quality.
Yeah. Those are
of the mass-produced, hot dogs. You get the gourmet ones, get the good ones.
Get an all beef hot dog. You're generally pretty good. An expensive all beef hot dog.
Yum.
And try to get it without the nitrites and we never buy anything. We always buy uncured bacon now. Because it doesn't have nitrites or nitrates in it.
Just pork belly.
It tastes great. Yeah, it tastes fine. It tastes like bacon.
Pork belly is delicious. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Gina. There you go.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Enjoyed is not the word I would use.
Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. We know how to have a good time, come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend, let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control.
Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru and Magna.
Magna.
Don't want to work in fast food in Magna.
Anymore. All right. Real Big Fish is touring with the Vans Warped Tour.
Weren't they just here?
On some shows. Were they?
Fairly recently? Seems to me I heard somebody talking about that.
I don't know. Let's see. Looks like, I could go down to Long Beach.
You should. Both of you need a vacation.
Yeah,
I'm taking Friday off.
Where are you going Friday?
I'm going to a funeral.
Well, that's not a vacation. You need a vacation.
It's someone's permanent vacation.
Oh, jeez.
It's a break from work.
Oh, like the whole show? You're going the whole show?
Yeah. No, I won't be here on Friday.
Let's see then. Yeah.
It's my wife's side of the family, and it's sort of the end of an era. But I'll see some people from her family who I really like, but I just don't see very often.
Yeah, well, that's one good thing about funerals is that.
And they might have the last time I went to a funeral at that particular part of the family, they had a really good luncheon in the
You're looking forward to
gymnasium
that?
of the ward, in the cultural hall. They had a really good luncheon. So,
well, can I tell you about all these prizes? We have a lot that we're giving away for Boner Recap right now.
Oh, is it time to do that?
To do what?
The Boner Recap.
I'll look it up and see if I can remember what they are.
All right.
Looking for something fun to do with your mom on Mother's Day? Bring her to Lagoon. Bring your mom for special pricing, only $76.95 when you buy 2 or more passes for Sunday, May 10th. We've got tickets to give away to that, and put in our chicken bucket, which also has a mug, a T-shirt, a tote bag, and our friends at Harmon's have added a gift card for a rotisserie chicken. Want to show Mom some love this Mother's Day? Get a little help from Harmon's.
All right. Jeanette is here to play.
Jeanette, hi. How are
Yeah.
you?
Great, thank you.
Yeah. What's
She said great things.
What's going on today? What are you doing?
Not much. I fell down the stairs yesterday, so I'm just sitting home.
Oh no!
Wow. Did you make? I mean, was it a real tumble or like a slip and a twist?
A slip and a twist.
Yeah. Good. So your ankle, I'm guessing.
Nah, my foot. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have done that
Not
and broke
fun.
my foot, so I sympathize with you.
I meant to mention
Yeah,
that.
I might go in and get it checked today.
I think you should.
Yeah. I was going to mention that, Gina, because these new shoes I have,
Mhm.
you know what they are?
Hokas.
They're Hokas.
Yeah.
Which is what's caused both you and your mother
to fall down the stairs.
You know, Gina and her mother fell down the stairs at practically the same day.
Yeah.
It
I
was the
remember
same-
that story.
It was the same day, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Same day.
Yeah. You know why that happens? It wasn't really because of the Hokas.
No.
They're clumsy people. They're just clumsy. Lummox is what Gina, we call her behind her back.
I don't disagree.
So, Jeanette,
Yes.
what are we doing here?
Boner recap.
Boner recap.
You're going to read the stories, and she's going to tell us who won.
I wanted Jeanette to tell me what are we doing here, Jeanette?
The boner recap.
Oh, okay. So see, I don't trust you two, right? But Jeanette, I trust. All right, Jeanette,
Thank you.
I'll read these 3 candidates here, and you tell me which one was the winner, and you'll win all of those lovely prizes that Gina just enumerated so skillfully.
Wonderful.
Did you cheat, or did you hear them earlier, or did you do both?
I heard them earlier.
Okay. Boner candidate number 1, the Rodriguez family must see Mirabelle. This family at Disney World, just getting pushy and shovey in the line to see Mirabelle from the film Encanto, and this was a line where you had your picture taken with Mirabelle, and this Rodriguez family kept trying to cut into the line, and they kept trying to get her to sign the autograph book and say, no, we don't. This is not for autographs. This is just pictures. And they caused such a ruckus that they were escorted out of the park, charged with I think the father was charged with a misdemeanor battery or something like that, and they've been banned from the Disney empire. I don't think they're even going to let them go to Disney movies. They've taken away their Disney Channel subscription. They won't let them go to Disney movies, and they've searched their house thoroughly to see if they have any Disney memorabilia, and they'll confiscate all of that.
You don't mess with the mouse.
No. That was boner candidate number 1. Boner candidate number 2, swatting the zoos. Swatting, that's a term for calling in hoax phone calls, bomb threats into businesses or people's houses. And Jeanette, do you know why they call it swatting?
I don't.
It's because they often call out the SWAT team based on these calls. And
That
so
makes sense.
somebody apparently has an axe to grind with some zoos in the Ohio area. Several of them, there were swatting phone calls forcing the zoos to be evacuated. And, it's really a pain in the butt, too, because they have to evacuate all the animals. You got tigers.
How many zoos are in Ohio?
This is a good question.
Well, that's if you'll remember.
They got a few.
If you'll remember, isn't that where the guy from his name was
J.D.
Jim.
Vance?
No, his name was
Oh.
Jim. Hey, Jim, and he was Marlon Perkins' assistant.
What?
On Mutual of Omaha,
Yeah.
the Wild Kingdom,
Mhm.
and his name was Jim, and he was the head of the Cleveland Zoo, I believe. Jim, I can't. Well, come on, Jeanette, help me out here.
She doesn't know.
Come on, Jeanette, don't let me dig this hole, please. All right, that was boner candidate number 2, and then boner candidate number 3. I think it's a turkey is not good enough. If you're out turkey hunting,
Jim Fowler.
Thank you, Jim Fowler, Mutual of Omaha, and wasn't he the head of one of the zoo in Cleveland or something? Anyway,
we have gone so off the rails.
Marlon Perkins on the Mutual of Omaha Wild King, and he would say, "And now Jim will wrestle this wild cougar."
While I watch from the comfort of my desk.
Yeah, I mean, Jim was always out there doing the dangerous stuff, and old Marlon was, and now you'll see Jim encounter a wild boar in the outback. So anyway, boner candidate number 3, people out there turkey hunting here in Utah, and some chucklehead, look, there's a turkey, and they shot it. It was some other hunter's decoys, and they ended up filling the other hunter full of buckshot. So that was boner candidate number 3. And one of the delightful moments of that story was that the wildlife resources officer, his name was
Jim.
No, stop it. Stetson West. His name was Stetson West. Now Stetson will go out and wrestle the. All right, so those were the 3 boner candidates, Jeanette, and which one was the winner?
It was number 2.
Well, I don't know. Is that right?
He genuinely doesn't know.
I don't.
I think that's right.
Is that right?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have to take you two and Jeanette's word for it.
All right.
All right. Congratulations, Jeanette.
Hang on the line.
Hang on.
Tell you how to get your prize. Gina, it was Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru from Highland, not from Magna.
I only am as good as.
I know.
Has there been an error here?
Yeah, they were
Highland?
texting in from Highland.
That makes more sense, actually. There's lots of moisture farmers out there in Highland.
I thought they were renegade oyster
Moisture.
oyster farmers. Moisture farmers. It's kind of hard to say.
That's funny you said that because Muhammad, when he was little, he used to call oysters moisters.
Well,
you
wait,
snorted.
Who snorted?
There.
Who
Sure he
snorted?
did.
I did.
He called them moisters.
He called them moisters.
Yeah.
All right.
We still do in our house if they're.
You know what noise annoys an oyster when an oyster's in a stew? It's the slurping noise from you. That's the noise that annoys an oyster.
We've really gone off the rails here.
No, this is big time radio.
Okay.
Jack Hanna wrote that rhyme.
Jack Hanna. He was the
he was the other guy. Yeah.
He was the Cleveland Zoo guy.
Not Jim Fowler.
But Jim Fowler was Jim Fowler. He was a zoo guy too.
Yeah.
Here, I got it right here.
It's okay.
Jim Fowler. He was born in Albany, Georgia. He was an assistant for Marlon Perkins.
Right, off the rails.
And he okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Bill Wendover Karen watches Mutual of Omaha on Sundays on MeTV.
Oh, the old reruns.
There you go.
My God.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with some big boy news after these.
Join me, Doug Wild.
Deli. Spell it with me now. D-E-L-I. And now we'll use it in some dialogue with LeVar and his friend Elder LeGrand R. Dunn Jr. It's Sunday, and LeVar has come over to his friend LeGrand's home to see why Elder Dunn is not in church. Again, the word is deli. Let's listen.
Come in.
Oh, there you are, LeGrand. Home all alone in front of the TV on Sunday. I know, I can see the church parking lot from my trailer home, and when I saw your minivan pull up for the meeting, and your wife Midge and all the little Dunn kids pile out without their daddy, I figured something was up. Something is up, isn't it, LeGrand? It ain't like you to miss church. How come you ain't there?
Oh, I ain't feeling well, LeVar. I spent the night horking up my guts. I had stuff running out of both ends, LeVar.
Ooh.
I ain't been up to snuff for the past few months, as a matter of fact. I don't know what is in me, but it ain't fun.
So that's why you ain't in church, huh? Of course, the fact that your favorite team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is playing them red-hot Arizona Cardinals today don't have nothing to do with it, does it?
No, it don't. I really am sick. I'm just starting to feel a little bit better right now. My stomach is almost settled.
Oh, looky there. Buddy Ryan is yelling at one of his players. Yuck. Here, aim for the bucket. Oh, you are a mess, Legrand, a real mess.
I need for you to do me a favor, LeVar.
What?
I need you to go to the Circle K and get me some 7-Up. And if you would you just make me up some nice warm milk toast? I need to eat, but it has to be something mild, like milk toast.
Who do you think I am, your wife? Hey, why ain't she here?
She had the lesson in Relief Society today. Oh, I'm sick.
Look, you got to start taking your vitamins, Legrand. You need to take your vitamin C. You need to take your sulfur pills. You need your catfur oil. You need your seaweed and plenty of that crab shell calcium and ragweed. You need to take all that stuff on a daily basis.
Every day?
Every day.
I need to take that stuff daily?
Yep, a good handful of vitamins on a daily basis.
I know you don't hardly ever get sick, LeVar. You take all them things daily?
Well, that stuff don't work on me like it works on most people. I just try to drink a pint of cheap rum every day. Yep, pint of rot gut hooch deli does the trick for me.
All right, 9:20, and it is.
Bear in mind, she's a squid.
Yeah. It's time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by...
The Utah Brewers Guild invites you to the Great Beer Mashup Saturday, May 9th from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. at Woodbine Food Hall. Utah's most talented craft brewers will release a plethora of new collaborative beers for your tasting pleasure. Get tickets at utahbrewersguild.org. Must be 21 or older to attend.
And remember...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
A delivery truck driver emerged with minor injuries after the underside of a jet hit his tractor trailer in New Jersey on Sunday.
Hell?
The driver of a delivery truck emerged with only minor injuries after his tractor trailer was struck by a passenger jet landing in New Jersey's busy Newark airport on Sunday. The plane was flying a bit too low, apparently.
Yeah.
New Jersey State Police said a landing tire and the underside of the United Airlines plane arriving from Venice, Italy, hit the truck in question. The Boeing 767 aircraft also clipped a light pole, which in turn struck a Jeep. Only the delivery truck driver, identified as Warren Boardley, was injured with what were described as cuts from broken glass to his arm and forearm. He was treated at hospital and discharged. Boardley's name was released to various news media outlets by Chuck Paterakis, the vice president of transportation for Schmidt Bakery and owner of H&G family of bakeries in Baltimore. He was driving a truck loaded full of bread products to a depot in Newark when the a collision occurred. So
Somebody save the bread.
So a dashboard camera shows the H&S truck captured the moment of the impact, widely circulated on social media. In the footage, the driver can be heard singing to himself, placing his cell phone on the left-hand side of the dashboard and twice glancing to his right in evident alarm, like, uh-oh, that plane's coming right for me. There's then a sudden loud screech and the sound of a crash as glass shards and other debris abruptly fill the frame. Mr. Boardley subsequently managed to pull over and call his employer. Everybody, the driver, everybody on the plane, and the plane was kind of badly damaged, but it managed to land safely. You know, what the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, I sometimes think that it is amazing at some of the, well, even our airport out here, you know, if you're close to it in a car and some of those planes come in, you think, boy, They're really low to the ground, aren't they? When that
Do you
final
duck when
approach.
you're driving? Do you?
No, whenever I go under a bridge that has a railroad track on it, though, I do. My grandfather always used to make us do that. You better duck in case the train comes.
I thought you were supposed to hold your breath. No, that's a tunnel.
Why would you hold your breath in a tunnel?
You're supposed to hold your breath when you're going through a tunnel.
Why?
Like, I don't know. Good, bad luck? Good luck?
Okay.
Some sort of luck?
Uh-huh. Okay.
Right? It's a thing.
Whatever.
Someone will text in and say it's a thing.
Ohioans are battening down the hatches as locals fear a not-so-friendly neighborhood Sasquatch is making a comeback after half a century of silence.
Okay.
With a new brood in tow. So it's not just a Sasquatch, got a family.
Yeah.
Northeast Ohio, the gloomiest corner of the Buckeye State, has been ripe with Bigfoot sightings since March. Some residents suspect a whole family of Sasquatches is moving into the region.
A whole family.
After a particularly, those are damn immigrants.
You want one
and they're eating your cats and their dogs.
You want one moving in next door to you and marrying your daughter?
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You do not.
This is totally serious.
This is in the paper. This is a story in the paper.
Yeah. We've gotten so stupid.
Here's now. I forgot to do. I should have done this story first, and I forgot because it's not a silly story.
Oh.
It's 3 people died and 14 were injured early this morning after a fire tore through a 6-story apartment building in Upper Manhattan. The deceased victims, who were not identified, were pronounced dead at the scene. 9 people were sent to area hospitals, including 5 whose conditions officials described as severe, 2 with moderate injuries and 2 with mild injuries. 1 firefighter had to be treated for injuries, but it was a huge blaze at this apartment building, and I don't know whether when the fire trucks got there, it said that residents were out on the building's fire escapes, and they had to deploy the ladders and rescue people. And I don't know how the people who were killed, whether it was probably smoke, but let's see. Speaking of Sasquatches, Nick Cannon isn't letting his daughter go wild when it comes to dating. In fact, the wild and out star, who shares 15-year-old twins, Monroe and Moroccan.
Mariah Carey.
Yeah, with ex-wife Mariah Carey. Monroe, how come I had the name Moroccan, admitted that he doesn't give his daughter quite as much freedom when it comes to dating as his son. My son has been dating, said Nick of Moroccan on the May 2nd episode of the TMZ podcast, and I've allowed it. I've encouraged it. As for whether he gives his daughter Monroe the same treatment, he said, no, absolutely not.
Well, they're twins. That's not fair.
It's a double standard. I understand that, says Nick. I know I've gotten a lot of trouble because I say things with my chest. But there's a different... Okay, I'm not reading any more of this. I'm moving on to another story.
He's had
These
a
people
million
are just
kids with a
stupid.
million women.
Yeah.
You shouldn't take any parenting advice from Nick Cannon.
These people are just stupid. I'm not gonna talk to them. Let's see what else we have here. Britney Spears. It's a Britney Spears. She's probably just going to have to pay a fine and take some treatment.
Because she's rich.
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Well, they said, no, we're treating her just the way we would treat anybody.
No, that's
like
not,
this.
Not the case at all.
We are. Let's see. The former vocalist for Santana, Alex Ligertwood, has died at the age of 79. He passed peacefully in his sleep with his doggy Bobo by his side.
Oh, that's sad.
Just 2 weeks after his final concert.
Bobo?
Yeah, Bobo. He was living at his longtime home in Santa Monica when he died. It was the cancer of some sort. And let's see. The Academy. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences.
Mm-hmm.
And they've unveiled a significant rule change for the 2027 Oscars aimed at Protecting Human Creativity from AI. Acting nominations now will be limited to roles credited in the film's legal billing and demonstrably performed by humans with their consent, while writing categories require screenplays must be human-authored to be eligible.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I'm not sure how you prove it. Another major shift eliminates the decades-old restriction preventing actors from receiving multiple nominations in the same category during 1 year. Actors may
What
now,
if you're really good in 2 movies?
Actors may now be nominated for multiple performances in the same category if those performances place in the top 5 votes. So if you're nominated for Best Supporting Actor in 2 different movies, it used to be they would only say you can only be nominated for Best Supporting Actor in 1 of them. Now you can be nominated in 2 of them.
That means Anne Hathaway's going to have a hell of a year.
She's been very busy.
Very busy this year.
Additional changes affect casting, cinematography, international films, visual effects, makeup, and hairstyling categories. The Oscars will air in a year, March 14th next year. Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band's Land of Hope and Dreams tour will come to the City of Brotherly Love a little later this month. Gina, City of Brotherly Love?
Philadelphia.
Okay. The Boss and the band were scheduled to perform at Xfinity Mobile Arena on Friday, May 8th, but due to NBA and NHL playoffs scheduled, well, we have to reschedule. You reschedule Bruce for that?
You're gonna bump the NBA for Bruce?
You bet.
Okay.
I would. Gina, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Bruce Springsteen is the boss.
I have heard that, yes.
That's what they call him, and it's for a good reason. He is the boss. Let's see, what else? See if we have something else here.
Do you have the escaped, let's see. Escaped zebra in Armenia turns out to be a painted donkey. Do you have that story?
No, not another painted donkey story. There was that zoo that painted they painted
dogs to look like tigers.
Yeah, dogs to look like tigers. And some rinky-dink zoo in China. Let's see. I didn't see this, but and Aziz Ansari is Kash Patel. How was he?
Oh yeah.
Was he
he's
good?
Mm-hmm. He did the bug eyes.
He did the whole thing.
Do you have the clip?
Yeah,
there,
you want to
maybe?
hear it?
Yeah,
Let me find it here. Here we go.
After the attempted assassination of President Trump, another one. We conducted an investigation that could not have been more thorough. We dotted every T and bulged every I.
There you go.
And for those of you saying I'm doing a bad job running the FBI, well, what if I told you this agency is only 6 weeks away from pinpointing the exact location of Osama bin Laden?
That's pretty good. He sounded good.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got.
Weather?
So we've got mostly sunny skies, then a chance of some scattered thunderstorms, mainly over the mountains this afternoon, about a 40% chance. 20% chance of that happening overnight, isolated thunderstorms, overnight low of 50. Tomorrow we've got 50% chance of scattered showers, 69 for a high, overnight low tomorrow, 44. It looks like those little storms just Monday, Tuesday possible, and then we're pretty sunny for the rest of the week.
Oh, thank you.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
Hello there, kiddies. It's me, your old friend, the bookkeeper. And since this is tax season, I knew you'd be dying to hear another tale from the big ledger. Today's story is about a young working woman who has some rather unusual ideas about filing her taxes. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Come on in, Miss Trixie, isn't it?
Whatever you want it to be, sugar.
I was finalizing your return, and I came across some items which the IRS might have some questions about.
Well, I filled out the forms the best I could. What more do you need to know?
You've listed your occupation here as working girl. Well, we all work. Could you be a little more specific?
Well, I thought it seemed a bit more polite than prostitute.
Yeah.
I suppose you could change it to hooker, streetwalker, hoe, escort, chicken rancher, whichever's more correct.
Chicken rancher?
Well, I'm pretty good at raising cows.
No! I think that escort might not flag it on it. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Now, you've listed $8,000 in advertising expenses. This seems a bit excessive.
Well, in my business, you can't make any money if you don't get noticed. So I got these.
Yeah.
38 double Ds. What do you think?
They are very nice. You could put those away now. But advertising?
Well, they sure stop traffic.
Well, why don't we list them as capital assets? Then you can depreciate them over time.
Okay.
What about this $25,000 for office improvements? Didn't you say you were a prostitute? What office?
Well, I had to have a new lamp post put in. You know, the old one did a lousy job of showing off my new capital assets.
We'll come back to that. $12,000 in office supplies?
Condoms.
Oh, well, that offers all the questions I have. Do you realize, Miss Trixie, that you could increase the amount of your return if you had your pimp set up a 401k plan for you?
Hey, that's a great idea.
There you have it, creeps. Another great tale from our ledger. Our working girl sure seems to know the tricks of the trade. Remember, keep good records, or you'll end up paying the IRS to screw you.
They're squids.
Yeah.
If you're wondering, they're squids. It's from a show called Squidbillies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mural Fest.
Yes. We have a couple of guests here in the studio, Sophie Nebeker and Brittany Helmers, representing South Salt Lake Mural Fest. I've seen a bunch of these recently.
There's a lot of new ones, I feel like, cropping up. They're everywhere.
There's 11 new ones coming up this year.
So what is the goal of Mural Fest?
Yeah, Mural Fest. So in South Salt Lake, Mural Fest is the annual event that brings artists from all over the world to South Salt Lake to celebrate our artistic creativity through murals. Like I said, this year we have 11 artists, including 4 local artists, painting murals across the city. And our annual event is on May 9th this year.
So Sophie is an artist and with us. Where is your mural, Sophie?
My mural is with Go Pave, so it's on 25th South. Go Pave Utah is the name of the business, so it's 25th South and 9th West. It's this awesome big wall. It's kind of like tucked away. You have to drive through, and then you'll see it in between 2 buildings.
So part of the organization of this is you have to go around and find businesses that will agree to it and say,
We do.
"Well, I'd love to have a mural on my building."
We do. So every year we do a call for applications for businesses as well as a call for artists. And this year we had quite a few businesses reach out asking for new murals on their walls. So we're grateful for those businesses reaching out and saying, "Hey, let's do something. Let's create some artistic community around here."
South Salt Lake has been doing this for how long?
So this is year 9. We have 79 murals currently up this year, 11 coming. So we'll head to 90 murals after year 9, and then we'll head into the big goal for 100 murals after 10 years.
Now, are the originals still around?
Most originals are all still up. I think there's all but 2 that are still up.
And do the artists come and touch them up occasionally?
Occasionally we do have them.
Because there is weather considerations and
weather, absolutely. Weather, a little bit of vandalism, but we make sure we take care of them on a yearly basis.
Sophie, can you give us an idea of what your mural is like?
Yeah, my mural is it's a 2,300 square foot wall, and it is this awesome pink color. I decided I love pink and blue, and I think there should be more pink and blue in the world, and so I painted it big pink, and it's a bunch of kind of figurative people dancing. I like to say they're just like vibing, having a good time. Just supposed to bring just a sense of joy and just pleasure.
Now, I know a lot of times murals they'll be the brainchild or the creation of one person specifically, but then a lot of people will work on it because it's a big deal.
Totally.
Did you have a lot of people helping you?
So I have, through Mural Fest, I have a apprentice, and she's super awesome, Lindsay. I want to shout her out. She's essential to this. With a big wall like that, I would have not been able to just get it done in time. And so I do have a lot of people, or I do have her coming through, and then some of my friends who are really supportive want to come through and just paint. Brandy actually put a couple brushstrokes on, and it was super awesome.
Now, murals, is that your specialty, or do you do a lot of other stuff?
I would consider myself a sculptor, actually, primarily in my practice. So I do metal casting, bronze and iron, and ceramics. But murals are just another way to kind of explore the 2D design. But I would say there's a lot of overlap in my style that follows my sculpture.
And where can people see Sophie Nebeker's work specifically?
Yeah, you can check out my Instagram, which is Sorny, SOAR.NE. And also I have some ceramics for sale at the Utah Museum of Contemporary Art, as well as Urban Arts Gallery in the Gateway.
Very cool. And if people want to know like the map of where all the murals are and all of that, where do they find it?
Yeah, check out the muralfest.com. We'll have everything there. We did go digital this year, so you can actually download it onto your phone, scan the QR code, and check it out.
Now, there's a kickoff event as well, right? May 9th?
Correct.
May 9th. And what's going to happen there?
This Saturday, we have some live music at the main stage. We have a beer garden happening, and then you can come check out South Salt Lake Arts, learn about us and the other projects that we're working on, and then go take a bike ride through all the murals. We have a partnership with Sweet Streets this year, who put together the bike route and the bike map. There's Salt Lake City photo community, so come take a photo tour and take pictures of all the murals, whatnot, or go check it out by yourself. Go take your own walking tour.
And essentially, this is... I mean, you can come to this event and spend some money on some beer and some food and stuff like that. But, I mean, really, this is a free event in most respects.
Absolutely. Come have a good time. Bring the vibes, Sophie.
Bring the vibes.
Yeah, and look at a bunch of interesting murals. And it always astonishes me. I don't know how people do work on that kind of scale, you know.
Right. I get excited when I'm driving around town and I see a new, there's a new one. And like you were saying, yours seems like it's kind of down, kind of tucked away a little, the kind of hidden ones. I like those.
Our chat room has found a picture of your mural.
Oh, the chat room.
You use the grid system?
So I actually use this system. It's called a tape grid, and so I put a bunch of pieces of random like blue tape on, and then I take a picture of that, and then I overlay my design on it on my computer, and then I have this unique reference grid system, and it allows me to sketch in with chalk, and then I can remove the tape after, and it's not leaving any kind of permanent. Yeah, so the mural that we have up there, that's one I completed with funding from the Salt Lake City Arts Council last year.
That's not the one that you were just describing, though.
So this is I have finished this mural in 2025, and so but it has a very similar aesthetic and kind of color palette and just general vibe as the mural that I'm working on right now with Mural Fest.
This is really it's an interesting thing, a great thing that South Salt Lake is doing. It's Mural Fest. If you just go to muralfest.com.
TheMuralFest.com.
Muralfest.com. You can find all of that, and then it's this Saturday, May 9th. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits coming up after these.
Now, do we have the best question of the week selected?
Well, I have a couple here, so let's see. You can send us a question, radiofromhell@x96.com. Just put best question of the week in the subject line. It can be about anything. You know, you've always wanted to ask us something. Send it to us. Sometimes we have prizes, not today, but sometimes we have prizes. Let's see. This question comes to us from Blaine of Ogden. Blaine says, did your spouses share your taste in music, TV, and hobbies when you met them? And if not, have you corrupted them to your side, or did they corrupt you? Thanks for letting me listen.
Yeah, my wife and I had the same taste in popular music. My wife is very into classical music and opera as well, though, and I'm not so much. I like classical music, okay. Opera's a little too much for me. And then when it comes, but the other stuff, TV, my wife did not watch a lot of TV. Didn't care for TV that much.
Mm-hmm.
Now we watch a lot of TV. And we...
what about hobbies?
I don't think we have any. My butterfly collection, of course. No, I don't really have any hobbies. Nah. Drinking, maybe. Drinking.
My husband, when we were dating, had a TV, but it was not hooked up to anything.
It just was there.
I mean, I take that back. He had a DVD player, and so he would rent movies, but he did not watch any TV at all.
Did he get rid of his porn collection before?
He did not have a porn collection.
Okay.
So I've brought him along to a little bit of TV. We have one show at a time. We have 1 hour of TV. Basically, we watch, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. But he hasn't brought you along in eating at all.
Well, food wasn't part of this.
He
has brought me along. I eat broccoli now. I eat fish. I eat all kinds of things that I didn't eat before.
Okay.
So he got
and
me.
And those are 2 of them.
That is something that happened with my wife and I, is that we were both kind of picky eaters when we met.
Picky in what way?
It just, we had a restricted...
Not very adventurous.
Not adventurous, and that changed.
That surprises me about her. I thought she brought you along
Well,
there.
we both kind of pulled each other along that way.
I remember when I first was working with Carrie, it was fried food only, almost.
As far as shows go, she used to indulge me a little bit more.
She doesn't tolerate things
Not
now?
so much anymore now. I remember when the Star Wars films were re-released in theaters, she said, I've never seen the first one all the way through. Mm-hmm. And I said, what do you mean all the way through? And she said, well, I keep falling asleep.
The first Star Wars movie she fell asleep in?
Did not interest her.
Let's see. Oh, Sue's disputing this. I've never been a picky eater. I would eat food and then ask, what was that?
Oh, that's something I would never do. I need to have all the information before it goes in my mouth.
She just had a limit. There was not a lot of options presented to her growing up.
Could be. Maybe I'm misremembering.
Is that what I'm?
But she used to indulge me on shows. She would go to see, like the Star Trek movies with me and all that, and she'd even watch the Marvel movies with me, but not so much anymore.
Well, once she locked that down, Carrie, once you guys got married...
This has just been in the past 5 years.
Oh, okay.
5 or 6 years. She's went, no.
I don't have to do that anymore.
I'm not interested. No, don't have to. Yeah. And musically, she's always been into classic rock, as far as I remember. Mm-hmm. She's always had the taste of a 70-year-old white male.
No, so my husband likes jazz, which I have never listened to ever, and I can now identify jazz songs that I never would have known before, just based on his exposing me to that stuff.
Now, see, now you're setting up a challenge.
For what?
I'm going to play some jazz standards here.
Name that tune.
Oh,
jazz standards. Let's see what we can.
Let's see.
It's hard to do.
I'm trying not to go too deep.
No, don't.
I mean, at the same time,
I can maybe do the hits, Carrie. Maybe.
The hits that they play on the jazz station all the time.
There are hits. There are jazz.
All right, let's see.
There used to be a jazz station. Take the A train. That's just my answer to everything.
I'm not going to.
Sounds like Miles Davis.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't know the name of the song.
It's Freddie Freeloader, I figured.
Yeah, I knew it was Miles Davis. But.
Jazz. All your jazz hits.
All your favorite jazz.
I'm Steve. What's Steve's last name? He still does a jazz show.
I don't know.
He moved back to Chicago, but he records a show. And
Oh, that was on KUER?
yeah, Steve
Jazzy.
Mr. Jazz.
Jazzy McJazz.
Is that it?
So yeah, best question of the week. If you have one, send it to us. radiofromhell@x96.com. Put best question in the subject line.
I'm Steve Elbow Patch.
Steve Elbow Patch.
What do you call those on your suit jackets?
Yeah,
elbow
elbow
patches. All right, there we go. Uh, 9:48.
Listen, to our teacher up in Ogden, who's vying to be the teacher of the world.
Teacher of the year.
The best teacher in the,
I am teacher of the world.
The best teacher in the whole world. She's been sending us a series of emails asking for help, and here's another one. Just came in. Says, good morning, Carrie, Bill, and Gina, and the amazing Radio from Hell crew. Your favorite friend of the program is back, and I'm shamelessly but sincerely asking for your help again. First, thank you for the support that you guys have already given me. It's made a real difference. This community you have built is powerful, and I'm hoping to tap into that one more time. Here's where things stand. I'm currently in third place in the quarterfinals, and this round ends on Thursday. I have to be in first place on Thursday to advance. There is no second chance this round. So this is this competition she's in. If she wins, Bill Nye, the science guy, will come to their school up in Ogden. It's a second grade class, as I recall, Ogden Preparatory Academy. Is that right? He says, I was also featured on ABC4 and KUTV News over the weekend, which has helped, but I still need a big push to get to first. If there's any way the producers could help with a promotion of Shout Out during the day with other hosts, well, we might get Todd to help. I would be incredibly grateful. Even a quick mention makes a difference.
So it's America's favorite teacher.
Yeah, America's favorite teacher. For friends of the program, here's what helps the most. Vote every day. It's free through Facebook. Share the link and make if you're able, donation votes support a great cause. It's something put on by the Planetary Society for space exploration accessible to everyone, not just scientists. But
the Planetary Society.
Yeah, the Planetary Society. But it's americasfavouriteteacher.org, 2026. Her name is Julie Avellino, Avellino. This has turned into something way bigger than me, she said. It's a community showing up for education. And I'm just really close. Thanks you again for everything you do, for the laughs, the consistency, for being such a huge part of this community. And thank you for, in advance, anything you're willing to do to help. Thanks, all the best, Jules. So there you go. If you can vote. And,
one outstanding teacher will win an appearance in Reader's Digest.
Wow. Oh, well.
A school assembly with Bill Nye.
Mm-hmm.
A trip to Hawaii.
Which she said was, that's okay, but
yeah.
But her brother lives there, so she goes there quite a bit anyway.
But it's the getting Bill Nye to come. Mm-hmm. But an appearance in Reader's Digest.
Yeah, and there's money, too. But she said she would donate that money to her school.
Is Reader's Digest still, can you buy a...
I think so.
I haven't looked.
I used to love Reader's Digest.
Except it's not it hasn't been in the digest form for years.
The little
compact
small...
It's the last time I saw one, it was a regular size magazine. But I think you can still... And then you can read Humor in Uniform. And
I used to like to do the word it was like the New York Times game app before you had the New York Times game app.
Yeah, it was kind of like the New York Games app for people who are not smart enough to do the New York Games app.
What do you mean?
They were pretty simple puzzles and stuff, as I recall.
It was. I liked them.
That's what I mean. It was not as hard as the New York Times stuff, which I never get.
You never get the New York Times stuff? Very
seldom. Like there's one game where you have to arrange historical events.
Yeah.
They give you a historical event.
Yeah.
And then they'll say another one. Did this event happen before or after this event? And as they stack up, you have to figure out where to place them in the right historical context. And I think there are like 12 of them. And I do really well until I get to 9 or 10. And then I end up screwing it up.
Mm. Well, as a good communist, I always I never read Reader's Digest. I did Red Digest.
Red Digest.
Yeah.
What were those? There was some other. I mean, there were always just really dumb jokes in it, and
you could increase your word power, where it was like a vocabulary test.
Vocabulary builder.
AmericasFaveTeacher.org.
Julie Avellino,
yes,
is who you should vote for, and that'd be really cool if she got that. Did you look up Reader's Digest, Gina? See if you could still get it. I'm going to get you a subscription to it and have it sent. Yep,
I can keep it in the bathroom.
It's the magazine for witty readers.
See?
Well, that's you for sure. I'll get you the large print edition.
Aren't they all the large print edition?
There's the large print edition, and then there's the really large print edition, which is too thick to mail.
I've noticed that the people that used to put their Wordle score posted every day, people have stopped doing that. People don't do that anymore.
Is it not as popular?
No, it's because it's annoying.
I still do it every day.
See? See what I mean?
The fact that I do it's annoying.
Yeah.
I do that. I do the mini.
What?
And the.
So what do you think? What do you think people care what your Wordle score is?
No, people used to put it like if you got it like in 2, people would post it. And nobody does that. I'm glad nobody does that anymore.
Well,
the Wordle should be private.
You do.
It's like prayer.
Don't you?
It should be private. You shouldn't.
Prayer isn't private anymore.
No, I don't post it.
I thought you said you did.
No, I do it. I do the puzzle, but
well, that's okay. I used to do it. I don't know. My wife sits down and does the Wordle and the crossword.
Yeah.
I mean, she does the crossword puzzle, I think, every day.
Yeah. My husband and I do the mini, and then we try to beat each other on the time.
Well, you don't have the mini. It doesn't take 2 people to do the mini.
No, we each separately do it, and then we try to see who gets the better time. We don't do it together.
I don't know. What do you think? What's another word for sandwich?
It's a race. It's a race to see who can.
A time. It's a time.
Yes.
All right.
But the only puzzle I play every day is the American Film Institute sends.
Oh yeah.
This thing, and it's just a still from a movie.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
And then they give you 5 movies to pick from, and you have to pick the right one.
You probably do really good.
I've been doing pretty good. Even with movies I haven't seen, it's just a process of elimination.
You're aware enough.
Well, because you've seen probably several of the ones that they give you a choice for.
Yeah.
Even if you don't recognize the pictures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was just one that was just Jane Fonda. Young Jane Fonda.
Young Jane. So is it Barbarella?
No, it was Barefoot in the Park.
No, it was the Western that she was in.
Cat Ballou.
Cat Ballou.
Why did I have that right at the...
But I got it.
And I couldn't think of Jim Fowler, damn it. Well, I think I got that one because it was Jane Fonda.
Well, sure.
Yes. All right, let's do the promo and crawl toward the exits.
Oh, well, see, now I was distracted and I misplaced it. But I can find it.
I bet you can. I believe in
darn
you.
quick. There it is.
May the 4th be with you.
And tomorrow, happy Cinco de Mayo.
And May 6th is just May 6th.
Probably somebody's birthday, maybe.
Happy birthday!
Radio from Hell, celebrating all of the holidays, Tuesday morning here on X96. Yeah. Happy birthday, Gina.
Yeah, it's well.
All right. I think we're good.
Reader's Digest has family-friendly fun.
That's what I'm always looking for.
I know.
Given a choice, I'll take family-friendly fun every day. All right. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
It's family-friendly fun.
Nick is next.